courtesy, respect, and fairness. All part of Nimnick's treating you right guarantee. The most Buicks, GMCs, and Jacksonville's only Car Bravo dealer, nobody but Nimnick. For 3 generations, Nimnick has been the place customers keep coming back to. They treat you right, and they give a bunch back to the community. Visit NimnickBuickGMC.com today to learn more or visit their showroom off Phillips Highway. GMC, we are professional grade.
Make Capital Glass and Shower Doors your premier choice for top-quality glass solutions. With over 40 years of expertise, their team specializes in commercial and residential projects. From elegant shower doors to modern frameless enclosures, they've got you covered. But that's not all. They also offer glass railing systems, glass wine cabinets, and much more. For unmatched quality and service, choose Capital Glass and Shower Doors. Your vision, their expertise. Visit online at capcoglass.com.
Attention contractors. Stop wasting time dealing with permits yourself. Use PermitRockstar.com. Their permitting platform helps contractors cut permitting delays by up to 80%. Stop waiting and start building with PermitRockstar.com.
Jacksonville, you voted, and Baker Glass came out on top. The Bold City Best Awards are all about locals choosing their favorites, and you picked them for Best Auto Glass and Best Glass and Mirror Service.
I'm back with Baker Glass. No one treats you better.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Coogan Nation, time to rise and shine and start your day with Duval Sports Media Big Steppers. Dan Hicken.
You know it!
Jeff Proctor.
It's a big deal.
Gosh, it sure is a big deal.
And E to the T.
E.T. is in the booth.
Rise and shine! Google, it's go time on a Tuesday morning. We got a good, hot Catlin Truck Accessories Tuesday coming your way today. Lots going on in the sports world. Some good, some not so good if you're a local college baseball fan. Ugh. That's for sure. The Jaguars, I feel like this is what happened yesterday. I feel like Trevor and Brian Thomas Jr. have been working a lot this offseason. I feel like Liam Cohen has thrown out some Easter eggs there that he's excited about what Brian Thomas Jr. is going to mean to this football team this year. And then I feel like yesterday they went up and kind of just open throttled for the media to see. And you know, part of the highlights, among the highlights yesterday, Brian Thomas Jr. getting open deep for what it's worth in minicamp workouts. But hey, man, if you're going to beat Jarian Jones, if you're going to beat Monteric Brown, those good football players. And this is the one thing I noticed, and I wasn't there. I just saw snippets of video. And for all I know, BTJ had a drop here or there. But the football that I saw, what was encouraging is it looked like a smooth catcher of the football. You feel me? That seems like a little thing for a proven receiver, but he got the yips last year. Whatever led to it, whatever combination of factors led to it, BTJ got the yips. And in a combination of maybe a couple of different yips working, you know, put him in a bad place. You know, only he could tell us where he really was, like mid-season last year with everything that was firing, but. Hey, I think Liam Cohen kind of sent a little message yesterday. They have been pumping up the downfield game. Trevor has talked about it. The Cohen has talked about it. Adding that as a more consistent, lethal element to the offense. That's the strength as we sit here in June. And boy, does Trevor look confident, huh? He looks now like that veteran. He doesn't miss throws in training camp, or not as many. Certainly not perfect. No one is, but. That's the strength. And by the way, we've not even gotten into Brenton Strange and the aspect that he brings to the offense. This passing game could put up some numbers this year if that's the direction they choose to go in. And now Cohen at the same time has been pounding the drum on the running game and how much better it has to be. We'll see. But you get a confident, performing Brian Thomas Jr. with the consistent veteran presence of Jacoby Myers, and then you throw in this playmaking ability, and that another drumbeat of Liam. I'll tell you this: the one thing I'll say, when these guys get to the point of confidence with players or strategies, and they tell you, listen, because if you've paid attention and I don't have in front of me bookmark detailed all of these instances, but when they've told us, and then they've done it. Et, good morning, friend.
What's up, I say, Jeffrey?
Once again, looking awful golfy in there. Hair still looks totally presentable. That's a whole nother story. But don't you kind of recall over this last year, I've kind of pinpointed 4 or 5 times where they're telling us, whether it was overdoing that offensive line a year ago, they've said it out loud, whether it was basically in the postseason press conference saying we appreciated Etienne and Lloyd, but I can't see them fitting.
I feel it. Yeah. I recall we had this conversation. Absolutely.
Yeah. When Liam Cohen said, "Hey, I love this passing game after the Arizona overtime win. Let's air it out." What'd they do? They aired it out. So when he tells us it's ready for Parker Washington to explode into a multiple level playmaker, when he tells us Brian Thomas Jr. is ready to re-engage with the downfield passing game, when he tells us that the deep shots are going to be a more part of the offense, expect to see more deep passing in the offense this year, and they seem well equipped, all things healthy, to really test some defenses, really test them, especially if Trevor is as comfortable and as confident and continuing to emerge as he seems to be. Those are 3 really good options, and what a departure from what he's had in other years, by far. And even with Kirk and Ingram playing well, by far his best assortment of weapons. So it's exciting. In the mini camp, we jump up just a little bit more with quote unquote the intensity. Still no Chris Rodriguez, so mum's the word down there from those folks. The guys who are slightly injured, you see working off to the side. There's a couple other guys that aren't on the field at all, and he is one of those. I don't think it's anything to worry about. Just saying. So we got Jaguars talk. In fact, we'll hear from Liam Cohen coming up this hour, from Trayvon Walker, who, we need Trayvon Walker. We need Josh Hines Allen, and the BTJ hype train in to the good side has pulled out the station. So, on-field workouts yesterday. We'll certainly talk about highlights of that as we move along today. Got the mini camp again next week. That's 3 days. You get your opportunity to get down there and see him. I believe that would be 1 week from today, June 10th. So you need to go to Jaguars.com, or if those are filled already and y'all have tried and gone, and hit me up on the text line and I'll stop telling you to go there. So how's that sound for a deal? I mean, look, I think Hick got a little prickly when I described losing to Troy or some of these other teams is midweek. And look, it is. The implication is different. The Gators just choked their way out of their own home regional by losing back-to-back games to Troy. It's different than if it's St. John's even. It's a Power 4 school. Even if it is one of those mid-majors, quote-unquote, who has a history. But, no, man. You got back-to-back games at home. With the chance now, it's opened up for you. The host of the regional you face next, Southern Miss, got upset. You'd have Little Rock coming to town, but goodness knows it's been the Little Rocks and JUs and Troys of the world. And I don't have their schedule in front of me, but it would be glaring if we went down. And I know the personnel is different midweek, and I know these aren't typical midweek teams. These teams in Florida, they don't, Troy Hicks said it yesterday. They beat Auburn, I think, or Georgia. They beat some good teams this year. They're capable. But you got them back-to-back at home to close out a regional. Unacceptable, man. What a choke. Now, I'm not in this group. I'm not near engaged enough as a Florida grad, and certainly keep an eye on the Gator baseball program. From my view, there's a coach down there who every year has you in the hunt and who's won a World Series. So I won't be on any clamoring that they need a coaching change. I'll just trust that they can get it figured out. But a disappointing whimpering out of the baseball season for a Florida team who this will be one of the weirdest seasons in history for Florida baseball. just following along, and I know Hick really pounded it yesterday. They spent the first 2/3 of the season pitching great, couldn't hit a lick. And now when it's losing, you go home time, the pitching just disappeared. And so does the baseball season. So the Super Regionals are now set, the Sweet 16 of college baseball. 7 SEC teams still alive. Oklahoma upset Georgia Tech yesterday. So UCLA, the number 1 overall seed, Georgia Tech, the number 2 overall seed, don't make it out of their own regionals and into host positions in super regionals. So opportunity lost there as well. FSU had to beat St. John's twice yesterday, and they couldn't beat them once. Boy, they rallied in the ninth. They had a 2-run homer. They got it within a run, and then St. John's ended it. So the Johnnies moving on. They were the 4 seed there, right? They beat FSU in the opener. The Noles is the 1 seed and the host in the regionals. So FSU, much like Florida, very disappointing the way the season comes to an end. So, all right, June 1st, and they didn't mess around, did they? Holy hockey sticks. Leave it to the Rams. Leave it to the Rams. I haven't quite been as on board the Rams hype train that's this year's Super Bowl team from the NFC. But after this move yesterday, man, Myles Garrett, the preeminent in a league that's got a bunch of good edge rushers, he's like a whole level ahead of the rest of them. Set the NFL record for sacks last year. He's an absolute game wrecker. And now he's a Los Angeles Ram. The Rams had to give up to get him. Of course they did. Hey, man, I don't know if we got into the draft pick part of it, but before the Trayvon Walker redo, I would have sent Trayvon Walker and a high draft pick to Cleveland for Myles Garrett in a heartbeat. You bet I would. And Trayvon Walker probably not as, at least statistically, accomplished as Jared Verse. But the Rams see a difference to go from a really good player to a really great player. Sign us up, they said. And, famously had those T-shirts printed. Last time they made a big move like this, there's like some timeline symmetry. But they went and got Matthew Stafford in that trade that kind of rocked the landscape in a year where Los Angeles was hosting the Super Bowl, and they went on to win with Matthew Stafford. And now, lo and behold, they make a major deal. They get Myles Garrett, the best defensive player, maybe the best player in football, certainly the best defensive player in football. And you add him to what those dudes got on offense, Matthew Stafford, Puka Nacua, Devontae Adams, Kyron Williams, a gaggle of tight ends that can all make plays. Oof. And now you got Myles Garrett on an already good defense. Don't forget, didn't they go get the Chiefs corner?
They did, McDuffie.
All right, Seattle, they see you. What an interesting move yesterday. And you know what? I think it's a good move for the Browns. Browns get Jared Verse. They get a second rounder next year, a first rounder in 28, and then a third rounder in 29. And the reason I say it is this. And I know you can take that cynical, gosh, Cleveland gets rid of the good players they have. Myles Garrett had a long run there in Cleveland. They're inept there. They're not winning with him. You might as well change up the dynamics and try and get other draft picks that maybe you can, roll the dice correctly.
Yeah, but they should have gotten way more for Myles Garrett.
You don't like Verse?
I'd like Verse, but before that, they could have got 3 first-rounders for Myles Garrett. The man literally just broke the sack record. He's not going anywhere. Verse, I want to say, I think in 2 years he had like 12 sacks. Myles Garrett had 12 sacks in like 5 games.
Yeah, that's fair. He only has 12, and he's a rising player at 4.5 as a rookie. I think it was defensive rookie of the year, even with just the 4 sacks.
He was
4.5, and then he had 7.5 last year. So, played all 17 both years. He's certainly not Myles Garrett. Don't get me. You might be right. They could have gotten a package of more first rounders.
That's the only thing. Now they got some good stuff. They just could have got more.
I think the reality is I think this is another one of those they want to do after June 1st. In fact, they pushed this bonus even further into the offseason to make him more tradable. So I think that they would have been more handcuffed if I don't want to speak out of place, but I think they're more handcuffed if they do the deal before the draft. But even after what Google machine for me real quick, the Micah Parsons deal. I mean, that's a good. Micah Parsons is not Myles Garrett, but what did the Packers? Didn't they gave up multiple first rounders? I'm pretty sure. Was it 2 or 3 first rounders for Micah Parsons?
Green Bay Packers exchanged 2026 first round draft pick, 2027 first round draft pick, and defensive tackle Kenny Clark.
Yeah, so 2 first rounders and Kenny Clark.
And I know they're probably trying to say, Jared Verse is a first rounder.
Yeah,
and then another first rounder.
They're saying Jared Verse is more impactful than Kenny Clark, and then instead of 2 firsts, we'll give you a second, a third. But
it's Myles Garrett.
It's Myles Garrett, and that makes a difference. There was another big expected move in the NFL. We'll get to the A.J. Brown, saw it coming from a mile away move in just a little bit. But we're up and rolling here on a Catlin Truck Accessories Tuesday. We got brunch with the tour today, so that'll be on our schedule. We'll talk a little bit of golf as we count down to the U.S. Open, which comes up later this month. So that's coming up in the 8 o'clock hour. When we come back, we'll go camping. We'll get the microphones out and let you hear what the chatter is. A big day for Brian Thomas Jr. That's kind of the overall narrative, and I think it was intentional, if you ask me, which it ain't a bad thing. All right, up and rolling. Thanks for being with us. Text line open, designed by Lifetime Enclosures, 641-1010.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
The fire which burns inside them. It's essential to understand that battles are won primarily in the hearts of men. And once you have won their hearts, they'll follow you anywhere.
1010XL.
Hey, Hicken here. I couldn't be any happier than to join the George Moore Chevrolet family. When I say family, I mean it. Visit their beautiful showroom today off Atlantic Boulevard. Find out exactly what I'm talking about. No pressure, just friendly help. And whether you want a car, a truck, SUV, electric, pre-owned, you name it, George Moore Chevrolet has it. And if you can't make it over to Atlantic Boulevard, no problem. MooreChevy.com is easy to navigate as any site you will try. It's never been more easy to use. George Moore Chevrolet. Together, let's drive.
Jeff Prosser here. When you need new windows or doors, you want high-end quality without the middleman markup, and that's why I'm telling you about Cash Building Material. Same premium materials, same beautiful finishes, but at a price that actually makes sense for your home. No subcontractors, no runaround, just their own experienced crews who treat your house like it's theirs. If you want it done right, the first time, get a quote today. Thank me tomorrow. For windows and doors, search Cash Building Material. Windows and doors done right.
XL Prime Time is back where they belong.
Wait a minute, I know where that is.
Lunch is on Josie, Matt Hayes, and Leon.
You could lay a little barbecue on us?
From the big #1 Duval Ford Studios.
But somebody else is going to have to cook it.
Noon to 2 weekdays on 1010XL.
Bueller. Stay cooler with Bueller.
Hey, I haven't seen you in a while, pal. Where have you been?
Out on the town, every night.
Way to go, Tiger.
Well, it's a bit of a mystery, Jason. I'm not sure what's going on, but I'm getting all these Visa gift cards in the mail. I'm spending them as fast as I can, but...
Wait, you're getting random gift cards in the mail?
$25, $100. I'm buying drinks, I'm buying dinner. I don't think I'm cut out to be a social butterfly, Jason.
Pal, those are from our Bueller Air and Plumbing referral program.
They are?
Yeah. If you recommend Bueller Air and Plumbing to a friend or family member and they book us for a service call, we send you a $25 Visa gift card as a thank you. And if we install a new system, we send a $100 gift card.
So if I take a girl out and tell her about Bueller, I might get enough to take another girl out and tell her about Bueller?
I mean, it's not the worst idea you've had.
Stay cooler with Bueller.
Visit BuellerAir.com.
DivorceMenOnly.com. This is Kenny Lay of Kenny Lay & Associates. Our firm specializes in representing men in family law. That's all we do. That's our only focus. We can help with all of your family law needs, such as divorce, custody, alimony, and child support. For over a decade, we have helped thousands of men with these types of issues. We even have an appellate division ready to challenge a judge's ruling. If you need a family law attorney, go to DivorceMenOnly.com. DivorceMenOnly.com. Offices, Jacksonville.
The doctors at Southeast Orthopedic Specialists have resolved my hip and foot issues, and I'm back to training for the 2028 Olympics in LA. This is Garrett Scantling, and I highly recommend Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
This is David Garrard. Following my knee surgeries and recovery, I'm continuing to feel great and would recommend Southeast Orthopedic to anyone who's experiencing orthopedic pain.
Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
When you're hungry, go big, and more importantly, go to Dailies, where they got anything and everything to tantalize your taste buds and fill you up. At Dailies, our barbecue beef brisket sandwich is slow smoked to perfection, tender, juicy, and full of bold flavor. It's the kind of sandwich that truly satisfies. Try the barbecue brisket sandwich at Dailies. Meanwhile, some favorites never go out of style. The Duval sub at Dailies is stacked, loaded, and made with the bold flavor you want in every bite. Fresh ingredients, big taste. It's a local favorite. Grab the Duval sub today at Dailies. Or maybe you just want a delicious chicken sandwich. Some choices just work. The chicken sandwich at Dailies is crispy on the outside, it's juicy on the inside, and it is full of flavor. Perfect for lunch, perfect for dinner, perfect anytime hunger hits. So grab the chicken sandwich today at Dailies. Dailies is made fresh, it's made local, and Dailies is built for big appetites. I'll see you there today.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch.
The finals will start tomorrow, and longtime NBA coach took a team to the finals, took the Portland Trail Blazers to the finals. Rick Adelman, a name that lives on in the NBA. His son, right, is the coach of the Denver Nuggets, David Adelman. But Rick Adelman, I always remember for that salt and pepper mustache, just kind of a quiet, composed coach. Had some good teams in Portland. They lost to one of Jordan's teams, a Hall of Famer. Passed away yesterday at the age of 79. So basketball loses a gentleman of the sport. It's kind of what I remember Rick Adelman as. And again, his son carries the legacy. He's the coach of the Denver Nuggets. Big news in college basketball. It's a good get for Kentucky. This Milan Monsilovic from Iowa State, really, really good player, the best player, the number one player in the transfer portal, and with good reason. He is a legitimate star, and boy, Kentucky gets some much-needed momentum. He chooses the Wildcats over Louisville and Arizona. St. John's also in for a while, but they got another Baylor transfer who's a really good player, so they kind of bowed out. But Momcilovic is the best shooter in college basketball last year. He averaged 17 points, shot 50% from three-point range, 48.7%. He was fifth nationally in three-pointers made, so he shot a high volume at that incredible percentage. Had a game with 8 three-pointers against Cincinnati, 8 three-pointers against Arizona in the Big 12 tournament. I mean, this dude is for real. It's a really, really good get for Kentucky. All right, look, I don't need to tell you. I don't need to emphasize it. I don't need to convince you. It was a struggle last year for Brian Thomas Jr. It from the getting lit up in a preseason crossing route and perhaps getting a little bit of the yips from that and short arming the football. He had some deeply personal issues and losses in his life that was dealing with. But at the end of the day, make no mistakes. And we all know this. It was, it's interesting term of semantics. I'm going to let you hear what Liam Cohen has to say, but he was asked about, Brian Thomas Jr. and last year's, quote, setback season. And, then I started thinking, well, setback is really, it's a setback if you bounce back. I don't know if we can define what last year was for Brian Thomas Jr. Let's Liam Cohen put his 2 cents on it.
I think that anytime you have I guess, quote unquote, setback, I don't know. I mean, I guess fantasy and people care a lot about that, but I know we won 13 games. So I'm sure if you're a competitor, I know you want your stats and your contributions to be at an all-time high. And yes, that is a part of this. It's a part of the puzzle. But the ball gets spread out in this offense to multiple different players. It doesn't really just feed through one person. So, I think that's something that he had to work through. We all had to work through. And
He is slow playing to a degree. The expectations we have for Brian Thomas Jr. to bounce back to the kind of playmaker he was as a rookie. And so far in these offseason workouts, he's given the look of the guy who tore up the league as a rookie. You know, I can remember back they had a dual workout with the Bucks, and remember the narrative being it was just beating them all day long. And the Bucks were a good team, getting behind guys. He, at least by the videos that you're seeing, and obviously by the reports and production from the eyeballs that are there, he's catching the ball smooth, and he looks like he's over whatever was bothering him a year ago and yesterday. Over and over, cornerbacks trying to keep up with his speed. They couldn't do it. He beat Jarian Jones on a deep touchdown early in practice. Separation with ease. Trevor dropped it in beautifully. He's been stacking strong performances. He was the standout last week for the one workout that was open. Big plays have been kind of flowing through him so far, and they're chucking it deep in practice. He's been a big beneficiary, and like the rest of us, Liam Cohen is taking note of his offseason.
I've been very pleased with the way that he has attacked this offseason, the way that he takes the meeting room to the practice, and how that's looked. We're being a little bit more intentional about usage and chemistry with him this spring and trying to get a true connection that we didn't quite have last spring or last training camp, if you will. So I've been very pleased with how he's taken the things that we asked him to do to get better at, and to be intentional about those reps. But, I know everybody's, it's down year and fantasy and this, that, and the third. I mean, when you're on a good team, I think that typically matters a little bit more.
There's some truth in that, but at the same time, if you got a A1, he's an A1, and he gets more than A2 and A3, and who knows who A1 is here. It's a beauty of it. I see. There's no reason to pigeonhole yourself. Brian Thomas Jr. suddenly is in a great situation. He's got momentum. He's catching the football. He seems to be happy again, in good rhythm with his quarterback. So, I mean, at this point, what's not to love? What we're seeing out of that passing game, at least early. And look, I am the king of underreacting to what we see until the lights go on and the pads are popping in the middle of September. And not going to get too far ahead of yourself and what you see flashes and shorts and T-shirts. But when it comes to Brian Thomas Jr., it's a little bit different. And imagine this. Imagine if we were having OTAs where he was dropping the football. Huh? Ooh. So, I mean, a big part of this win is that it's not a loss. A big part of the positive is that there are no negatives. So, onward and upward, let's get this running game going, huh? Look, when it comes to the defensive side of the football, there's just one glaring omission from last year's record-setting Jaguars team. I mean, they were just attack mode, right? They had blown past their season forced turnover total from the previous year by the end of the first month. It was one of the most surprising turnarounds of all Jaguar season, going from an impotent defense when it came to attacking and taking away the football to the best in the league, or among the best in the league. But a big part of that was Devin Lloyd. He had an all-pro season. We haven't had a ton of all-pros here in franchise history. In fact, that might be a good pop quiz a little later in the program. And so Devin Lloyd had one of those years last year. He left in free agency, and that hole they are hoping is going to be filled by Ventrell Miller, a guy that many are high on. Can he stay healthy? He did relatively last year in a backup role, and when asked to play, and we went through these numbers, right, with that Pro Football Focus column a little bit earlier in the week, yesterday. Here's Anthony Campanile, the defensive coordinator. Again, we've heard from two coordinators this week who had multiple opportunities last year, last offseason, this offseason, to become NFL head coaches, went through the process on a variety of fronts, but Campanile, like Udinski, returning to Jacksonville, and he talked about Ventrell Miller and the task of replacing Devin Lloyd.
Ventrell's done, I think, a really good job to this point. So, there's a bunch of guys battling it out in that room right now. But Ventrell did a good job for us last year, and played a bunch for us, but he's a really physical guy. I think one of the things that he brings to our defense is a physicality in the run game, and having been around and had a few guys like that in the past, I think we got a really good feel for how he fits in, how to use him, and really try to play to within his strengths within the defense. So.
All right, so that's Anthony Campanile. That's some camp chatter after yesterday's open workout. Again, there is a mini camp workout open to everybody, as we say, and that's coming up next Wednesday, June 10th. So if you want to get lined up for that. On Wednesdays, we normally have the Murphy Power Hour. We won't have it this week because Daniel's getting another invite into the Mets broadcast booth. That meant a trip to Seattle last night. I wonder how Murphy and the Mets did. Let's touch on a little bit of hardball when we come back on the other side and reset. A very disappointing end to the college baseball seasons around these parts. The text line is open to you, 904-641-1010. That's designed by Lifetime Enclosures. And we're back with more on a Catlin Truck Accessories Tuesday.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
Now, another classic moment in Jags history.
Brunell is back in the pocket. Blitz is coming now. He's going to run. He's coming to the near side. Pump fake across the 10, and he'll go into the end zone. Touchdown, Mark Brunell.
Home of the Jaguars. 1010XL.
Hi, this is Dale Murray with Murray Automotive Group in Stark and Kingsland. Save yourself from those big city dealers and their fast-talking mumbo-jumbo. No matter what your automotive need is, we've got you covered. Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and nobody beats our prices. I mean nobody. Shazam! Plus our exclusive 15-year, 150,000-mile warranty included on every qualified vehicle. And we'll trade anything from high heels to wagon wheels. Compare our prices online at ShazamAuto.com. Then come see me, Dale Murray. I'll be waiting for you. Shazam!
Hey, gang, you might be aware credit card interest rates are now over 29%. Most people are only making the minimum payment, so they're getting nowhere. But here's what many homeowners don't realize. That use the equity in your home. You can easily access hundreds of thousands in cash, and with Loan Pronto's rapid equity loan, you can pay off your credit cards, your existing HELOC, your car loans, get money for that home improvement project. One client just got $100,000 approved, saved over $1,500 a month. And here's the best part with Loan Pronto. You can do it all from your phone. With zero out-of-pocket, no hard credit pull up front, no appraisal, no long, drawn-out bank process, and no touching your first mortgage. Rates are at a near 3-year low. Act now. Go to loanpronto.com, see how much you can get in about 60 seconds. Loan Pronto. 2,800 5-star Google reviews. Call 904-999-1508. Or go to loanpronto.com. That's 904-999-1508 or loanpronto.com.
Overheard at the Hard Rock Bet Party. Wait, is that Ronaldinho? Ronaldinho, you think Brazil will win it all this summer?
Claro que sí. Can I just say, you're my favorite player ever.
Bet all of soccer's biggest matches this summer on Hard Rock Bet. And keep your cool in case you run into Ronaldinho. Download the Hard Rock Bet app and back your country. Roll with us. Offered by the Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 plus and physically present in Florida to wager. Terms and conditions apply. Concerned about your gambling? Call or text 1-833-PLAY-WISE.
UFC Fight Night is back, and the only place to catch every punch, kick, and every knockout full-on sports lodge glory is Twin Peaks. E.T. here. Settle in with scratch-made favorites, legendary wings, and 29-degree beer that hits colder than heavyweight takedowns. With wall-to-wall TVs, you won't miss a single moment of action. Grab your crew and make it a fight night to remember. Twin Peaks. Eat, drinks, scenic views.
In the fight against Alzheimer's, now is the moment we've been waiting for. With new treatments emerging in the fight against Alzheimer's and dementia, now is the time for hope and action. Held in over 600 communities nationwide, the Alzheimer's Association Walk to End Alzheimer's is the world's largest fundraiser for care, support, and research to fight the disease. So get out, get moving, and join the Walk to End Alzheimer's, November 7th, downtown Jacksonville. Join the movement at alz.org/Jacksonville.
I'm local attorney Rick Alexander. In my 30 years practicing law, I've learned you never want to choose money over health. It's always a bad deal. Unfortunately, when someone screws up and you get hurt, that choice is gone. Your only choice is whether you face the future with a lawyer or without one. If you're hurt because somebody screwed up, call me at the practice. The Alexander Law Practice, 904-400-6600, or alexanderlawpractice.com, Jacksonville.
Renovations are underway at the golf club at Southampton, but that doesn't mean you still can't come out and hone your game. The practice facility is open Tuesday through Sunday with a great membership offer to work on your game year-round. Log on to golfsouthampton.com or check out their Facebook page. Work on your tee game, iron play, shots around the green, and of course your putting. It's all there and a great way to stay fresh until they unveil fresh new greens in October. Check it all out at the golf club at Southampton. Call 287-PLAY.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farah doesn't flinch.
All right, we're back. A theoretical baseball question for all you baseball fans to just ponder on. Carry this one around today. Is Jacob deGrom a Hall of Famer? His career ended today. He picked up a milestone win last night. Now, deGrom has, and Hick could have to correct me, either 2 or 3 Cy Youngs. I feel like he won 3, but as I sit here and I look at his year-to-year stats, maybe it's only 2. He did win one year, I think, he was 10-9. But his ERA was 1.7. His WHIP, which is walks and hits per innings pitched, was below 1. He had a stretch, man, where he got hurt, didn't pitch a lot, right? And that's kind of been his MO. Highest wins in a season, 15, a 15-10 year. He got a win last night for the Rangers, and back to the point, just the 100th of his career. The man started playing in 2014 with the Mets, was his rookie year. Now, there's been some injuries in there, but still, that's 12, 13 years, 169 overall. That ERA at 2.61 and a career WHIP of less than 1. The metrics in defining Hall of Famers are going to change when it comes to pitching and numbers, but I took note, just number 100, and I know we've talked about this. It still feels like it would have been higher than that. All right, I mentioned it's Murphy is out with the Mets in Seattle. And he had to take one in the chops as Seattle scored in the 10th inning. It went extra innings. And so the Mets see a 4-game win streak come to an end. I bring it up because I always put some Brave shade to it. I mean, everything it just is coming up Braves. Like there's like a Braves positive to almost everything that happens every day in Major League Baseball. If there's 2 teams that play and you need one to lose, then they lose. You know, and part of the Braves having a successful year is the Mets tanking like this. They're supposed to be a viable, and they might still be. They're 8 games under 500. I'm not writing them off yet. But when you got a 14-game lead, you feel pretty good about that. So the hot start has done that. But like the Nats have been good. They play yesterday. I'd rather them lose than win, and they do. The Marlins beat them. It's just another little nuance to Atlanta starting a series tonight against Toronto. They are 9.5 games up on the Phillies and 9.5 up on the Nats. And the Mets now, after losing last night, 14 games back. Ooh, what an edge. Let me give you the hot rumor that is out there, E.T. First, I'm going to ask you a question. How old do you think Aaron Donald is?
35.
Yeah. Have you looked this up already?
I've been seeing it all over.
35 is young, bro.
Yeah.
He's had a year, what? His career ended, so he just sat out 1 year?
No, he's been out for a couple years.
He hasn't been.
When did they win the Super Bowl? 2 years ago?
Oh, that was way back, man. That was when Stafford got there. That was 21.
And I think that was his last season.
No. He definitely came back out of that. Let me see. Aaron Donald, stats. I'm being verified right now. It makes me feel important. Oh, it's successful. Excellent. Thank you, Pro Football Reference, for trusting in me. His last year was 2023.
Okay.
So he sat out 2 years, and his last year in the league, he had 8 sacks. In fairness, his absolute dominant best in 2018, he had 20.5 sacks. He had 12.5, 13.5, 12.5. The Rams won the Super Bowl. Defensive Player of the Year, 1, 2, 3 times in his career. 4 times in his career. No, that was Rookie of the Year, sorry. 35 years old, there are rumors that Aaron Donald could return to the Rams. Does that scare you?
That would be a problem.
Is that a problem, you think?
That would be.
Only 5 sacks last year, but still, people mover on the inside?
Yes.
I mean, is that allowed?
I mean, he could come out of retirement, and I think, don't the Rams own his rights?
Just 35. That's the part that jumps out. I would have thought like 37 or 38 coming back would not be unimaginable, unfathomable by any measure. By the way, he's been posting workouts on IG.
But he's always been doing that.
Right, yeah. I mean, it could all be nothing, but there was also a rumor that one of the Rams players reached out to him.
Yeah, it's like McVay always reaches out to him.
Yeah, I don't know do they own the right? I don't know. I don't know where he is contractually, like what kind of number he would carry, what he would demand. Because remember at the end, but he was demanding it all. Give me whatever his huge number was at the time. It gets so astronomical, you can't keep up with what the bookmarks were. Imagine Aaron Donald, Myles Garrett. I mean, if don't you feel like if Aaron Donald wanted to have a great year, he could be a top 3 guy?
Absolutely.
If he wanted to. If he started right now and said, you know what, I want to own the league this year, that by the time the season started, we'd have a real problem with the Rams. I mean, holy shnikes, bro. Are you kidding me? We're 100 days until NFL kickoff. Do you know that? I think actually today we're 99. I got a list here on CBS Sports, the 100 most important players for the 2026 season. I guess this is a different list. I haven't read it yet. We'll discover it together, 6 o'clockers. I suppose it's different than the top 100 or the 100 most valuable. This says 100 most important. Well, I got news for you. You know what the top 32 should be? Quarterbacks. End of column. Moving on. All right. Let's see. A few notes about this list I'm back into, because inevitably what we end up doing is saying this list sucks and going to break. But let's see. Let's give it a chance. Okay. A few notes. This is the 100 most important players, not the 100 best players. This is a list, not a ranking. The order doesn't matter. That's kind of a cop-out. We're putting players into categories. Some may fit multiple categories. All right, so these are the top 100 most important players, not ranked in any way. 5 of them are rookies. Mendoza, Jeremiah Love. Who cares? Second-year step up. Oh, this will be our first appearance. And there he is at the top. Again, without a ranking per se. Second-year step-ups, I can already tell you, Ashton Genty, you're going to need that out of him. There's a few guys. All right. The dude, the Penn State dude for the Carter.
Dual Carter.
Yeah. That's another one that'll be on this list. But right there at the top, Travis Hunter. They write, is he a corner? Is he a receiver? Both. Is one much more than the other? Hunter's rookie year was a disappointment even before the season-ending knee injury. That's not exactly true. If you're paying attention here, you shouldn't be disappointed in what you saw in Travis Hunter before he got hurt. Is that fair, E?
It's fair.
Were you disappointed in any way?
No, I wasn't.
I mean, you didn't, knock your socks off, but you are what you are as a team at that point and what you're doing anyway. He's a tremendous talent there, right? Based on Jaguars roster construction, more duty at corner seems likely. That is fair. Either way, he has to deliver if Jacksonville looks to build on its strong finish to last season. And if the Jaguars are going to evolve into a Super Bowl winning team, he does need to deliver. He needs to be an all-pro corner, one of the top 3 in the league. If he is that, trade's worth it, team benefits and succeeds, you almost feel confident enough to say that if Travis Hunter becomes a first-team all-pro corner, considering everything else the Jags have, most notably quarterback, the Jags will go to a Super Bowl. They're a pretty good history here. If you got one of the best quarterbacks in the league and one of the best cornerbacks in the league, the Super Bowl ends up a destination for a lot of those combos.
Absolutely.
So Travis Hunter shows up in this top 100 most important players in the second-year step-up category. Marion Hampton from the Chargers among those. Old faces, new places. I kind of like how he's throwing this together. Mike Evans with the Niners, Dexter Lawrence with the Bengals, Hendrickson to the Ravens. Kenneth Walker to the Chiefs is an interesting one, man. That might end up being a real...
That could be a problem.
Yeah, lid blower there. That could be a problem. DJ Moore, don't forget, has joined the Bills. Jalen Waddle off to the Broncos. And then A.J. Brown joins that category. We're going to get to that in the football fix. All right, I'll just go through, since it's not ranked per se, let me just see if, if you're really paying attention, you could put Ventrell Miller on this list. You could put Bashal Tutin on this list.
Mm-hmm.
If you're treating the Jags as a 13-game winner and a true contender, starting running back and all-pro linebacker being replaced should rank as among the 100 most important dynamics to the season. Let's see. Continuing to scrolling through the injury category, back from injury. There's a lot on this category. We didn't have any in that one. Trenches, these are offensive and defensive linemen. Shutout. Star offensive playmakers. And boy, there's a bunch of them listed here, and they are all offensive playmakers. We're shut out. Quarterbacks with something to prove. Now, we should have played our way out of this category. Here they are. There are 7 of them. Kyler Murray, Baker Mayfield, Bryce Young, Cam Ward, Jackson Dart, Malik Willis, Tyler Shuck. And then quarterbacks on contenders. That's another 17. So to our point, 24 of the most important are going to be quarterbacks. And that is going to obviously include Trevor as I scroll down, and I do, about Trevor. He ascended as one of the NFL's very best down the stretch last year. Puts on a show with laser beams downfield. Production with his legs, too. The flashes have always been there. 25, the longest stretch of strong plays produced, cutting out mistakes. Key is the Jags, who didn't do much this offseason, will look to Lawrence to be even better. That's perfectly fair. And so there you go. Trevor Lawrence, Travis Hunter among the 100 most important. I'm not sure I couldn't have, like I said, slid in the replacements for ETN or Devin Lloyd there as well. Football Fix includes A.J. Brown's new destination and an Odell Beckham Jr. return. Why is this exciting news? Maybe ET can answer. He's got a little OBJ in him. Next on a Catlin Truck Accessories Tuesday.
The Drill at the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. Live streaming from the XL Digital Studios. Brightened by Harbor Dental Care, Jacksonville's first choice for dental emergencies.
This is your VSIN Action Update. Brought to you by Duck Duck Rooter Plumbing, Septic, and Air Conditioning. When you're stuck, call the Duck. Proud partner of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Major League Baseball tonight, Tigers at the Rays. Steven Matz going for Tampa. The left-hander's 4-2 with a 4.67 ERA. He'll be opposed by Detroit right-hander Jack Flaherty, who enters 0-7 with a 5.81 ERA. The Rays are minus 142 favorites. The Tigers are plus 120, over-under at 8 runs. The Marlins are in our nation's capital to take on the Nationals tonight. And in this contest, it is considered a pick'em. Each team is sitting at minus 108. And the over-under for this game tonight has been set at 9 runs.
Progressive helping veterans drive their lives forward. More info, keysofprogress.com.
With your VSIN Action Update, I'm Matt Pauley on 1010XL.
Summer break means the kids are home and your plumbing is working overtime. If something's acting up and backing up, call Duck Duck Rooter. We've got years of experience and honest pricing that's as straightforward as our fixes. With the Summer Splash Plumbing promotion, receive 1 free drain cleaning with any plumbing repair of $500 or more. Fix what's wrong, clear what's clogged, and get back to enjoying your summer.
When you're stuck, call the Duck. 904-862-6769.
Frank Frangie here. Nimnick Buick GMC is proud to be the #1 Buick GMC dealer in Jacksonville, earned by treating customers with courtesy, respect, and fairness. All part of Nimnick's Treating You Right guarantee. The most Buicks, GMCs, and Jacksonville's only Car Bravo dealer, nobody but Nimnick. For 3 generations, Nimnick has been the place customers keep coming back to. They treat you right, and they give a bunch back to the community. Visit NimnickBuickGMC.com today to learn more, or visit their showroom off Phillips Highway. GMC, we are professional grade.
Develop a perfect pitch with Dan, Jeff, and PGA Pros on Brunch with the Tour. Tuesday morning at 8:30. Teed up by Clearwater Irrigation and North Florida Medical Centers on 1010XL.
Hi, I'm Blake Bortles. People know I've always said if I wasn't playing football, I'd probably be on a construction site. So Next Gen Roofing finally let me live the dream.
Blake, why are you wearing a red practice jersey?
Always worn it for safety.
Right.
Well, around here, the red jersey means you're the new guy, so you're in charge of garbage cleanup.
Perfect. I love garbage time. Always excelled in it.
It's not exactly what I
Good
meant.
thing Next Gen Roofing has real pros handling everything from family homes to large commercial buildings. Next Gen, teamed up with you.
Teamed up with you.
ET here for Service Master Restore. When disaster hits, you need a team dedicated to servicing communities when it matters most. That's why Service Master Restore partners with Hire Heroes USA. Together, we're working to bring the unmatched discipline and leadership of military veterans straight to local disaster recovery teams. Because when everything is on the line, you want the best on your side. Learn more at ServiceMasterRestore.com.
Good people drink good beer, and great people drink Mokama, a refined craft brewery out of Fernandina Beach, Florida. Mokama Beer Company brings sophisticated flagship beers, including Cosmico IPA and Dune Garden Lager, to the greater Jacksonville area. Whether you're hitting the water with friends or enjoying a backyard barbecue, Mokama has the perfect pair for your summer activities. Look for us wherever great beers are sold and find your Mokama.
This is Jeff Middlecoff with Cogent Bank. My associate Ryan Salem and I joined Cogent Bank because we wanted to revolutionize the mortgage business, just like Cogent Bank has revolutionized the banking business. So Ryan Salem and I are able to leverage the power and stability of Cogent Bank to go out and find our clients the best investors, the best products, and the best rates in the entire country for your particular mortgage loan. Of course, you don't have to be a customer at Cogent Bank to take advantage of our mortgage services to buy or refinance your home. We offer jumbo loans, VA, FHA, conventional, and investment loans. At Cogent Bank, we offer mortgages nationwide, so we can help you with a second home or help a family member who lives or is moving to another state. Call Ryan Salem or myself, Jeff Middlecoff, at Cogent Bank today, 904-442-9191, to see how we can help you with any of your mortgage loan needs, whatever or wherever they may be.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, Cogent Bank, NMLS ID 402296, Ryan Salem, NMLS ID 1182429, Jeff Middlecoff, NMLS ID 249086.
Attention skilled electricians. Are you undervalued at your current company? Time to step up to the bigger projects and better opportunities. Join the team at Miller Electric Company, a trusted name in the industry for over 96 years. At Miller, we tackle the biggest projects in the city, offering not just the job, but an experienced, top-notch pay, unbeatable benefits, and the best working environments in the business. Please join the team that values your skills and rewards your hard work. Elevate your career to new heights. Apply today at millercareers.com, an equal opportunity employer.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah.
So I'll be partying tomorrow night, ET, with some KC and the Sunshine Band. It'll be a lovely time. We'll be dancing in the aisles, I'm sure. But Mrs. P on the leash for that one, man. Yeah. That's a good jam, KC and the Sunshine Band.
They got some hits, man.
Hey, you want to come with us, man? We got room. Come on.
You know I ain't scared.
Yeah. Well, good. We'll see you there tomorrow. We're gonna pregame party at the Loft downtown. Come on.
You know I ain't scared.
I'll find a spot for you and TFW. You got it's couples night though, bro.
I ain't scared of that.
All right, come on. But I was thinking this. I usually have really great fortune. I think God smiles on me because of what I do. I catch sports at the right moments, it seems. By the way, remember yesterday I said it was so hard to find the college baseball, and Hickens said, well, you're going to have to watch it on ESPN Plus, and I struggled through it all, and the whole time it was on SEC Network. That's what I'm talking about. But what I was going to say is much as I'm looking forward to KC and his Sunshine Band, I'm going to miss game one of the finals, E.
Tragic.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that matchup too. Spurs, Knicks, they'll get going tomorrow. But hey, I digress. Yeah. A limp out to the baseball season collegiately for both Florida and Florida State. FSU lost. They had to beat St. John's twice yesterday. They lost game one. And then Florida, man, they lose 2 in a row to Troy and put an end to just a bipolar season down in Gainesville. It was just so inconsistent. At different times, they would look great for different reasons, and then others, they would look not so great for different reasons. And it caught up with a shocking, to me, regional exit at the hands of the Troy Trojans. Fire up the band. We got a football fix. It's brought to you by the Jacksonville Sharks. They're home this week. Got a 4-pack coming your way. And the best value in golf, the home course, the Jointon Creek Golf Club. Tee it high and let it fly. I'll see you there. This is what I'm talking about with, we got off track a little bit with the point I was trying to make. I got no problem with Cleveland making this deal. And again, if you missed it, Myles Garrett to the Rams for Jared Verse, a first, a second, and a third in different years. The Rams were playing chess. Everyone else is playing checkers. More on that in a second. But Myles Garrett has 125 and a half total sacks in his career. The Browns have 125 wins since 2003. No matter how good he is, no matter what he's doing, it's not leading to wins. Hopefully they hit on some of these draft picks. If you're a Browns fan, hopefully. Meanwhile, Myles Garrett is posted, he's recently, I guess, his latest Instagram post includes hashtag ready, and the song is Ain't Done. Ooh. Jacoby Brissett down there in Arizona may want to just stay in mothballs. I don't know if you want to come back and play that team twice a year. So that was certainly a big move in the NFL yesterday. Meanwhile, one that we kind of expected, A.J. Brown, he goes to the Patriots. He reunites with Mike Vrabel. The Patriots get a first-round pick, or give up a first-round pick and a fifth-round pick in 27, a first-round pick in 28. These teams are holding on to their 27 first-rounders. That's kind of unique. Seems like most of the times when these deals are done, it's next year's first-rounder. Both the Rams give up their first-rounder in 2 more years. Oh, by the way, talking about the checkers chess, but yeah, there you go. A.J. Brown for a 28 first-rounder to the Patriots. A.J. Brown, I think we kind of undersold him a little bit. I saw a list that he's on I'm going to present as a pop quiz later that was awfully impressive.
Okay.
Awfully impressive, in fact. Oh, by the way, back to the checkers chess metaphor. Not only do the Rams get Myles Garrett, would you like to hear Myles Garrett's cap hits for the next 3 years?
Hit me.
This year, his cap hit is $8 million. Next year, his cap hit is $16 million. In 2028, his cap hit is $31 million. Then you make your, and then you cut bait and move on. In 29, it's $58 million. In 2030, it's $58 million. And then they'll disperse all that. And by then, they'll have another Super Bowl, won't they? So we'll see.
Chess, not checkers.
Man, they're doing it. Doing a little bit different. All right, that's Football Fix. Let's get on Sked here. Hick and Robble comes your way next. Brought to you by the Home Course, the Jointed Creek Golf Club. ET's got a Sharks prize pack for you, so you call him right now at 641-1010, and we'll be back with more next on a Catlin Truck Accessories Tuesday.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios, bring in the heat. Your summer station. 1010XL.
Hey, it's Travis from Cannons of Jacks. When you need a trailer hitch, gooseneck, or RV towing options, call us at Cannons. We've been doing it for 55 years, and customer service is our #1 priority. Visit cannonsofjacks.com.
Hello, First Coast. I'm sure by now you have seen our bright green GFL trucks and containers throughout the greater Jacksonville area. We're an industry leader in solid waste and would love the opportunity to earn your business. We're committed to customer service, reliability, and have an unwavering focus on safety. Whether commercial or construction, let us haul your waste away. Call 904-760-5880 to get a quote today from GFL, Green for Life.
WJXL AM Jacksonville Beach. WJXL FM Jacksonville Beach.
Hi, I'm Sean Monahan from Monahan Jewelers in Atlantic Beach. Since 1977, we've been Jacksonville's local family jeweler with a beautiful selection of fine jewelry and certified diamonds. But we're also Jacksonville's leading buyer of gold, silver, and diamonds from the public. Gold has recently hit an all-time high at over $5,000 per ounce, and silver is over $100 per ounce. Pay bills, buy something fun. Now is the time to sell your gold and silver for cash and get top dollar, or trade it in for a new piece and get even more at Monahan Jewelers in Atlantic Beach.
Hey guys, Prosser here. When you need new windows or doors, you want high-end quality without the middleman markup, and that's exactly why I'm telling you about Cash Building Materials. Same premium materials, same beautiful finishes, but at a price that actually makes sense for your home. No subcontractors, no runaround, just their own experienced crews who treat your house like it's theirs. Get a quote today. Thank me tomorrow. For windows and doors, search Cash Building Material. Windows and doors done right.
Relive the music of Journey live at Florida Theater with Voyage, the world's premier Journey tribute band. Hear all the hits performed with stunning accuracy and arena rock energy. Experience Voyage June 11th at Florida Theater. Get tickets now at floridatheater.com.
College football isn't just a season, it's a sisterhood. Bold Ladies is the women's membership group of the TaxSlayer Gator Bowl, where community, connection, and college football come together. This is Stacy from 1010XL, and I enjoy my membership. From exclusive events to networking, philanthropy, and unforgettable game day experiences, Bold Ladies is where women make an impact. Visit TaxSlayerGatorBowl.com and join today.
Got a dent or a scratch that needs fixing? San Jose Collision in Mandarin offers expert auto body repair and works with all insurance. Family owned and locally trusted. San Jose Collision in Mandarin.
Joe C. for Blossman Gas. They've been providing hometown service and the comforts of propane to home and businesses since 1951. Imagine movie night spent around glowing gas fireplace logs, cookouts in the backyard with your propane grill, or laundry done faster with your gas dryer. Blossman has a wide variety of gas appliances to fit your needs. Propane delivery, gas appliances, and a full service team. Blossman Gas is your local company for everything propane. Blossman Gas, log on, blossmangas.com, and check out the Blossman difference.
Here's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update, sponsored by USA Park Airport Parking. Going into week 2 of OTAs, Jag head coach Liam Cohen likes what he sees.
I mean, I'm happier after practice today than I was probably on Friday.
It was a blockbuster trade in the NFL. The Browns shipped Myles Garrett to the Rams for former FSU star Jared Verse and 3 draft picks. That's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update. I'm Sam Nelson. Currently, it's 7:01 and it's 75 degrees. Your time and your temp is brought to you by Bueller and Plumbing. Stay cooler with Bueller. Stay tuned because the Dan Hickett arrival is next right here on 1010XL and 92.5 FM.
XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still, present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch. Ladies and gents, please put your hands together as Dan Hicken enters the studio.
Hot air, so hot in here. You know it! Yes, sir! Oh! 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 Want a little bit of hot and a little bit of hot. Oh! 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 I was like, good gracious, bodacious, flirtatious, trying to.
Who do you think you are, Gout?
You know, waiting for the right time to flash them keys, and I'm leaving. Please believe in. Oh, me and the rest of my heathens. Oh, at the top of the Four Seasons, penthouse, rooftop.
It's a remix that you
No deceiving,
need.
Oh!
Oh, again. What am I doing here? Getting hot in here. I'm getting hot in Florida. That's. Feel like busting loose today? Huh?
Oh!
That sounds more like a 1950s Jewish guy in the deli. Oh, give me my soup. It's a good message. Messaging's important. Get those clothes off.
Hello, Tuesday.
Tuesday's coming. I feel
I'm
better.
Depressed.
What's wrong? How can you be depressed?
The Gators lost last
Oh
night.
yeah.
They got crushed. I
Yeah.
hated it.
Yeah. It was
Just couldn't pitch, man.
No. It was. Yeah. No
Couldn't
kidding.
pitch.
Yeah.
And then didn't hit last night either. Just one of them things, man. It's tough. I mean, I I see these numbers and stuff, and I'm every team that made the World Series last year, 8 of them, did not even make a super regional this year. So
NIL?
I don't know. I can't, why would you say NIL when what's happened are the good teams pluck the mid-major kids?
Yeah, I'm starting to wonder that.
Is there parity? More parity than ever for sure after what 2 number 4 seeds make it? I mean, the Johnnies were a 4 seed. They knock out FSU.
I don't know if there's a trickle-down effect on the big boys if they pluck the mid-majors guys and pay them X amount, but the mid-major guys, I mean, you look at the field that's left, you look at all the success the mid-majors had in midweek games this year, not just against Florida, but against a bunch of other powers, and maybe there's plenty to go around down at that level, and they're just doing a good job of, most of them, like there's football and basketball teams that end up having to replace large chunks of their starting lineup. How many players does a UNF or a JU lose in an offseason? Is it just one, their best player?
No, it's a few. But this, if somebody has a good year, they immediately go in the portal, at a mid-major. It's like crazy. But anyway.
It's almost like AA. And
the number 8 hitter for Troy.
Yeah, that's all it is.
Was hitting 136.
I saw they walked him early.
In May. And he hit 5 home runs in the region. I mean, I've never seen a guy go on a heater who hadn't hit the whole year. It was incredible.
Is that the kind of
thick?
Yeah, thick. He had 2 against Miami too late in the game. Yeah, that guy. Yeah.
Really. And then of course they had the conference player of the year, and then the pre-conference player of the year who had a good year but didn't have as good a year as the catcher did. Those guys hit, man. I give them credit. First off, give Troy credit. I mean, they played hard. They hit. And so, but what a disappointing ending. When you win the first 2 of your regional, you're gold.
And it's all wide open for you.
That makes it worse.
You got a little guy coming out of the Hattiesburg regional.
Troy is hosting a super regional.
Yep.
For that to happen,
a lot has to happen.
A lot had to happen.
Yeah.
And so now Troy gets to host, and good for them. I hope they win. I hope they go to Omaha. Omaha.
Yeah, won't be Gatorland this year.
No, but the field is set. I mean, man, oh man, a lot of people were mad at Sully taking out Caden McDonald, but the book on Sully has always been he protects arms, and that's why the kids like to go there. The good pitchers go there, and he protects the arms. And he said, I looked at him. He hadn't thrown over 50. He was at the one kid, Caden McDonald, pitched well for us last night, and he was gassed, according to Sully. And everybody's like, I can't believe it. This is the dumbest thing of all time. This cost us. No, it didn't, because even if he had gone another inning, we were only in the 6th. The other guys just kept getting lit up and could not get the job done.
To your point on this Boroff cat.
Yeah.
He had 12 hits all season for Troy.
Unbelievable.
10 in the regional, including 4 homers. 12 hits all year, 10 in they played 5 games? And including 4 home runs.
Yeah. I mean, it was just I've never seen it in my life.
It's a choke is what it is. I mean, there's 1,000 ways to mask a disappointment, but when you get 2 at home against the 3 seed, I guess it were, you got to win one of the 2.
What I do like is
they weren't close either, by the way. They got beat both games.
They got hammered. I do like the new blood. West Virginia was an epic scene again last night, and they beat Kentucky.
That's who I'm rooting for, obviously, with my West Virginia ties.
That was great. Kansas. Look, number 1 and number 2 did not make super regionals. Georgia Tech, who has an offense like nobody else, and was UCLA's number 1 because of the record.
Up a late lead
Georgia
yesterday.
Tech's the best team. Georgia Tech, Oklahoma beat their A twice, and they were up 7-3, and they couldn't hold it, and then gave up a walk-off home run to Oklahoma, who I watched Oklahoma, and they weren't that good.
Yeah.
So, but now Oklahoma goes to Kansas. That's good. Little Rock to Troy. That's good. St. John's to Bama.
There's a good basketball matchup there.
Carolina, USC. Texas, Oregon.
Yeah, UCLA, I'm sure for the minor college baseball passion in the city of Angels, that's a trump card for USC. UCLA was the bell of the ball.
Yeah,
they went out first round. And here's USC, unseeded.
Here's why there shouldn't be in any sport preseason polls. And again, we do this.
It'd be really hard in baseball.
UCLA number 1, eliminated.
They played like it all year, though.
LSU number 2.
No, they didn't. They never played like it.
Texas in the Super, Mississippi State in the Super, Georgia Tech eliminated, Coastal Carolina eliminated, Arkansas eliminated, Louisville missed tournament, Auburn made it, TCU missed the tournament, UNC Supers, Oregon State eliminated, Florida eliminated, Tennessee eliminated, Georgia made a Super, FSU eliminated, NC State eliminated, Kentucky eliminated, Clemson missed tournament, Southern Miss eliminated, Wake Forest eliminated, Miami eliminated, Vandy missed tournament, Arizona missed tournament. Texas A&M eliminated.
The big ones there are TCU, Louisville, and LSU. Those are top 10-ish teams that didn't even make the tournament. They're at least they're hitting tournament teams.
Yeah, but if they're eliminated, that means they're not in the final 16.
No, I get it. Well, that plays to your first.
Yeah.
I think most of those teams in this case, they work. At least if you were ranking teams, even now after they lost, you would still have them 10-ish. They just didn't advance. I think the other stat that you gave me before that better sums it up than that, and that's that all 8 teams in the College World Series last year are not just, they're out already.
Yeah.
That's got to be rare. All 8 or didn't even make the Super Regional round?
Didn't even make a Super Regional, which is his top 16.
Right.
So that's sort of incredible.
So who does that leaves Georgia probably as the best team that's left based on regular season?
Based on that, I would say, I would say.
And I thought Georgia's really good, but then I saw
Texas. Georgia had a better record, but Texas is also well thought of.
I thought, I watched.
There's 7 SEC teams.
Yeah, 7 of the 16, and I watched the game that you were at, and I saw Georgia, storm from behind and really pound the baseball, and I thought they must be a really good team. But then I saw Ryder, Miami, and Troy do the same thing, so I don't know how to compare that. What I saw,
I'm shocked at our pitching. Staff.
What'd they give up, about 50 runs?
We had going into the game yesterday. Our ERA was,
it didn't get any better.
Like 11.
It didn't get better.
Yeah.
The 10 I guess it did. Did they end at 10? I gave up.
First time in 11 at 10-2. First time in 11 regionals where we started 2-0, we didn't advance. So
it's a choke.
Yeah.
No.
Gave up 10-plus runs in 3 straight postseason games, first time ever. And then offensively went in the tank, too. I didn't think we'd ever just score just 2 runs. First game in 16 in a row, we had hit home runs. We didn't hit a home run, nothing. And what happened was the bottom of the order was really hitting, but the 3-4 hitters never got going in the regional. So,
but the pitching disappearing was ultimately the death knell. And you're to the time of year where you got to be pitching good, and you have to be pitching somewhat deep.
It looked brilliant. You got
you
Sandefur
went with the third guy,
and he throws up zeros, and then
not putting it away game 3.
I would have started 21, but I understand why he started the other kid, Cooper, because Cooper had started for the Gators this year. Caden McDonald had never started a game, so kind of more what get us 6 outs and we'll get you out of there. But he couldn't do it. You go out there and you walk the first batter and you just, oh my gosh, here we go again. It was just, and all of a sudden it's 2-0. You go out in the second inning, you walk the first guy. The guy comes in and puts out the fire. It's 2-1. I'm like, we get a run. All right. Now here's what you got to do. I said, you got to hold him. And he makes the pitching change. Guy gets it out. Caden McDonald gets it out. Now he's at 48 pitches. And I get it. You got their best hitters coming up. So let's give them a different look. You bring in Sandefur, who was so good the other day. It's his bullpen day, but it's different when it's out there. Bullpen days are a lot different. And he goes out there and he walks 3 straight guys. And it's just like, you got to be kidding me. He walks 3 straight guys. And I'm just like, oof. But anyway, it is what it is. Put it in the books. FSU, same thing, man. FSU. The difference was FSU was, I don't want to say they're playing with house money because they're FSU and they expect to go. These teams all expect to go to the Super Regional, I would say. You expect to be in the top 16. And to lose to St. John's is utterly disappointing, especially when St. John's had 3 hits total. And you lost to them twice. And they're the 4 seed. And so you got nobody to blame but yourselves. But when you lost Miles Bailey, you had to rally back. And, so anyway, it's just interesting, man. Baseball's different now. There's no like easy rides. Every year it's going to change. You got to get on a heater at the right time. You got to get the right guys. You got to, Sully said after the game last night, we got to recruit tomorrow. portal's open. We got to hit the portal.
He's right.
We need this. We need this. I mean, so
if the pieces fall together at all of these powers that are in their seasons disappointed, the pieces fall together, right? They'll be right back as regional hosts next year.
Yeah. Softball was interesting yesterday, too, because Texas swept Tennessee 2 games. Then Texas Tech swept Alabama 2 games, setting up a rematch of last year.
Saw the anti-Gator Jay Williams' daughter homered again yesterday.
She did. She hit a game winner.
Yeah. She's pretty good.
She's very good.
I know. I'm just being sarcastic.
She's the number 1 player in the country coming out of high school.
Yeah.
But anyway, I say hook 'em horns. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, me too. And I got, my dear friends are all Texas Tech grads. I can't get on board with this squad. Sorry, right? Texas Tech, by the way, they played the NIL portal game so far better than any other Power 5 league. They have bought their way right into contention in basketball and football and in softball.
Well, I got the oil man, and I don't know what the payoff is a payoff is for him. I gets good seats, but I mean,
I guess you can
burning money.
The same that a payoff is for an NFL owner who spends a large.
But he's
chunk
the
of his
owner.
wealth.
That's not true. The owner's making money back. This guy ain't making no money. He's losing money. He's giving it to charity. The charity is Texas Tech.
Something tells me that some way at the end of the way, rich guys don't stay rich just giving it away. There's got to be
he's
something.
got so much rich.
There you go. He loves his team. Listen, if I had $8 billion and the Braves said, "Hey, we need $40 million," here you go.
Our Dream Finders Homes poll question of the day brought to you by our friends at Dream Finders Homes. They're the official home builder of the Jacksonville Jaguars for this purpose. Go check out dreamfindershomes.com. They have unbelievable deals, including a fixed 4.99% interest rate. Plus, if you're a first-time homeowner, man, they'll help you. They build them all over Jacksonville. I think there's 15 different locations.
15 of them things.
Just like
the number of long balls Trevor threw yesterday. He was letting that thing go.
I was at Jags practice.
Yeah, I know.
If you were the Jags, would you make a similar trade for Myles Garrett? Walker or Hines Allen and 3 draft picks?
Yes.
Well, he's already answered absolutely.
Yes.
No, like where we are. No, but be aggressive or not yet.
I'm the first category also.
2 absolutelys.
Absolute with exclamation point. Bold. Put it in bold letters.
All caps.
Interesting because the winner
I'd
here
rather
is,
it be Trayvon Walker than Josh Hines Allen, but
okay. The winner here is no, but be aggressive. 43%.
That's fine too.
28% no, like where we are. 25% absolutely, 3% not yet.
Okay, well, I would say to you, the majority that answered the first 2, that the Rams think it's worth it, and that should bring value. That should change your own opinion, even if you don't think you should. If the Rams think they should, why should anyone not?
Yeah,
I mean.
Well, we had heard rumors. We, these guys, these
we
NFL
knew he was
teams,
getting traded.
They're such choaches. Is that a bad word?
Bunch of cappers.
I think you're okay.
They're just a bunch of
cappers. Say it with me. They cap.
Cap, man.
They cap.
Cap.
Big
I don't
cap.
know what it means, but cap.
Big cap.
We're not trading. Well, how come you set your contract up differently so you can move? Well, no, but we're not trading them. We're not trading them. Yeah.
It's cap.
Well, we weren't going to trade them. They just kept coming after us. Oh, they did? Okay.
I don't know how you pay off that back end, but for the next 3 years in navigating the salary cap and trying to win a title, Myles Garrett's numbers are paltry. They're less than Trayvon Walker's from a cap hit standpoint.
Mm-hmm. And by the way, I don't think it's necessarily a terrible trade for the Brownies. I mean, they ain't winning with Myles Garrett.
That's fair, but which shows you it doesn't matter who they trade for or what they do.
Yeah.
They're the Browns. Mm-hmm. If the Browns are going to be aggressive, they should have, I don't know, whatever. But I'm with you. But whenever your ultimate selling point is, well, we're not winning with them.
Yeah.
That defines what.
Well, I don't know if that was the ultimate selling point. That's just an extra
for
point.
Us.
But to me, I'd say, okay, well, you got draft capital again. Now you got to draft right.
Yeah.
We did this too. We traded Jalen Ramsey, and we got, you get 2 first-round picks if you got to hit home runs with them.
Yeah.
And or at least base hits. Doubles, triples, singles, and so we'll see. We'll see how it all meshes together in Cleveland going forward. But Myles Garrett, he didn't show up at any of the OTAs. I mean, it was just anyway. What a great move for LA. I believe the Super Bowl is in LA this year.
It is. And the last time the Super Bowl was in LA, they traded that offseason for Matthew Stafford, and they won the Super Bowl.
And it's on Valentine's Day. They're all in 100%. They don't forget they added 2 really good corners.
Yeah. Trent McDuffie is a all-pro. And by the way, on offense, I'll just remind you, Stafford, Devontae Adams, Puka Nacua, Kyron Williams, a trio of tight ends who can all make plays.
They have the
they're pretty good.
They have the MVP, the defense. I saw some headline. I didn't want to read it about this. NFL should be worried about super teams. Nobody does super teams. Good for the Rams,
right, good
man.
for them. If you want to sell 3 years from now, go for it. By the way, Stafford is old.
And they did it before, and it worked. Yeah, this is like, okay, well, let's see what happens. But now it doesn't always work. Stafford gets a back injury, and,
Bennett.
Yeah, it's over.
If I'm the Rams,
Jimmy G.
If I'm either of these two parties, and I can make it in any way at all financially lucrative enough, I'm all board getting Aaron Donald on the phone and seeing what kind of. But it's only 35, man. I mean, that's not old for NFL.
I will say this too. Obviously, they take Myles Garrett's contract, and that's the one thing I like about the Rams, man. And I hate when teams say this. I just don't have the money.
Yeah, I don't know what their cap situation was, but they got a good deal with
You
Garrett.
always got the money. Well, you're paying Matthew Stafford $55 million. You're paying this guy $48 million. You're paying this guy. So again, and I'm not. Whenever they say we don't have, you have the money.
Stop the cap.
It's
How good? You want to? By the way,
man.
You get a good indication of just how dominant Myles Garrett is by the other guy in the trade. Jared Verse, by all accounts, is an ascending near Pro Bowl level edge rusher for the Rams. In 2 years, he has 12 sacks. That's half a year for Myles Garrett.
Yeah, he had like 13 sacks in 3 games last year.
Correct.
Yeah.
So, I mean, this is, especially when you're now, and granted, too, there are a few teams that are that close as the Rams that can make one move and it just like, and by the way, it's still not a done deal in that NFC. But they certainly seem like the best team in that conference, man. I mean, who's going to beat them?
Somebody.
Super Bowl champions?
Maybe Seattle.
Yeah, I don't know, man. That sounds like a tough sell. He lost Kenneth Walker. I mean, these guys have added like all-pro edge rushers and corners to go with that offense.
Yeah.
Seattle needed that fluky 2-point play to get home field, which allowed, listen, a lot of things went Seattle's way last year. The Rams were right there. It was like a coin flip, that series.
Yeah, for sure.
When they played. So adding Myles Garrett. Now listen, Myles Garrett, he played it like a fiddle. I mean, 2 years ago, I want to get traded. Oh, I hate Cleveland. I'm never coming back. I want out. Okay, Myles, what if we throw you even more money?
Sure.
Oh, okay, sure. I'll stay. He stays, and then he ends up getting his wish, and he gets to go to freaking L.A., where, his girlfriend is, and the rest is history. Happily ever after. All right, we're just warming up. Busy day today. Lots of good topics. Who says June is slow? Nobody.
No, we're on a heater today, and it's a Catlin Truck Accessories Tuesday. Back with the 10-minute drill next.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
Story is the foundation of all entertainment.
1010XL.
It's a fun name to pronounce. Try and say it.
Where stories come to life every day.
So you're finally going to put me in one of your stories.
Hi, this is Dale Murray with Murray Automotive Group in Stark and Kingsland. Save yourself from those big city dealers and their fast-talking mumbo-jumbo. No matter what your automotive need is, we've got you covered. Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and nobody beats our prices. I mean nobody. Shazam! Plus our exclusive 15-year, 150,000-mile warranty included on every qualified vehicle. And we'll trade anything from high heels to wagon wheels. Compare our prices online at ShazamAuto.com. Then come see me, Dale Murray. I'll be waiting for you. Shazam!
Summertime is finally here. Time to take advantage of Zero Res's best deal this summer. Hicken here. Don't let rising gas prices stop you from having a clean, healthy home. Zero Res, keep it comfort affordable with powerful cleaning at a price families can feel real good about. Zero Res can handle every surface in your home. Carpets, tile, grout, hardwood, laminate, upholstery, rugs, air ducts, and more. And right now you can take 25% off all services. 25% off all services. Air duct cleaning, $5.99 per system. $5.99 for air duct cleaning. All you got to do is visit ZeroResJacksonville.com or give a call, ZeroResJacksonville.com. Ask for the 1010XL special. Zero Res!
Right now at Beard's Diamonds, pay $0 down and get 0 interest financing for 5 whole years.
Yes, you heard it right. That $12,000 designer engagement ring is yours for just $200 a month. This makes everything affordable. How about a $6,000 diamond eternity band, just $100 a month? Say goodbye to high interest rates. Get the relief you deserve at Beard's Diamonds. But hurry, this incredible offer ends June 30th and will not be extended. How about a $3,000 pair of diamond earrings, only $50 a month? Make any purchase and spread your payments over 5 years with 0 down and 0 interest financing. Rings, earrings, bands, bracelets, pendants, colored gemstone jewelry. Let the non-commission experts at Beard's help you find the perfect piece of jewelry and take advantage of our best financing offer ever. Beard's Diamonds in the St. John's Town Center, Jacksonville's premier locally owned jeweler. Shop now and enjoy 0 interest financing for 5 years. Hurry, this amazing offer ends June 30th. On approved credit, some restrictions apply. See store for details. Throw your rifle and rod in the truck every Saturday morning.
This could be really special.
Go hunting and fishing with Jeff Lageman, Captain Kevin Favor, and Captain Kirk Waltz on the Nimnicht Outdoors Show. Saturday mornings from 7 to 10 on 1010XL.
Lucas Tree Service is a certified arborist and a local family-owned business with over 45 years of experience. They specialize in tree removal, trimming, and stump grinding for both residential and commercial properties. Get prepared for storm season and receive top-notch customer service from Lucas Tree Service, 904-241-3533. Online at lucastreeservice.com.
Hey roofers, finish and close out jobs same day with PermitRockstar.com. Their full-service permitting platform helps contractors cut permitting delays by up to 80%. Stop waiting and start building with PermitRockstar.com.
Buying a home with a septic system? Then there's one step you absolutely cannot skip, the inspection. Know for sure before you close. Call Duck Duck Rooter, Northeast Florida's only master septic contractor with the experience to inspect your system the right way, so there are no surprises later. Right now, take $50 off a full septic system inspection, including a detailed report. The small step that can save you from a big mistake.
When you're stuck, call the duck. 904-862-6769.
Hey, it's Tony from Tony D's New York Pizza. If dinner seems expensive, come grab a pizza that's hot, fresh, and affordable. Feed the whole family without spending a ton. Tony D's New York Pizza. Easy, quick, and always a good call.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farah doesn't flinch. And now, let's light up the Firehouse Subs 10-minute drill.
Hit it!
All right, sports concepts and rationalizations coming your way. We call it the 10-minute drill. At the end of the drill, I'd like to hand out a prize pack. E, what is the razzle-dazzle today, sir?
I got a pair of tickets to see guitarist and vocalist Tom Kiefer. Of Cinderella.
Nobody jams like Kiefer.
That's right. It's going down Friday, June 12th, and I got a pair of tickets for one lucky winner at the end of the 10-minute drill.
So, went to Jags practice yesterday. Got to check out the big cats.
What was your observations?
Observations. It's football. I did do a lot of situational things, which were kind of cool. Like
what impressed you?
They put a minute 30 on the clock, and they hustling up, and they had a lot of spirited 11-on-11s. It was like an advanced practice. It seemed for an OTA, it seemed more like August, I guess. And I think they can do that because they're further ahead because of, having the continuity of the same leaders back on the coaching staff.
I feel like Liam Cohen kind of intentionally sending a message about BTJ's progress too, getting him open deep and giving him opportunities and letting him get some momentum and some headlines.
I didn't agree with Liam one thing, and he protects his guys, so I got no problem with him doing it. But he kind of scoffed at, we won 13 games last year. The numbers aren't,
Yeah, well, we all know. He knows. They know.
Yeah.
You're right. He's protecting his player. And look, and he said the opportunity. If Brian Thomas Jr. is catching the ball like he did as a rookie, he would have gotten more targets and more opportunities.
I'll say this, and I'll stand by it. I would, just yesterday, and again, I have no idea who's what, and my opinions on everything don't change. But I would say this: 3, 11, then 7.
3, 11, 7?
Yeah.
Some would say 11, 3,
You might
7.
say that. I think I'd have 7 slotted third in terms of catches, in terms of yards and catches. I think he's. I will say this. Here's an observation that I really liked. They're done with OTA practice, and 16's on the field with 3, 11, and 7 after practice throwing.
Yeah,
working on some stuff.
I will.
And the defensive backs stayed after working on some stuff.
Let me ask you this.
I thought that was good. I like that. I mean, that's. I mean, it's June.
Correct. This is right.
That was a good sign. That's a reason to
That's what you expect out of your leaders.
I don't know. I doubt very.
What you hope?
I very much doubt that around the NFL and OTA practice number 4, guys stayed after.
I don't know.
I don't either.
I'd have to look.
But I like that I saw that.
You were there, so you saw everything. I'm a prisoner to the 4 or 5 video clips that I watched.
Trevor did throw one horrible pass. It was like a duck. It was like Monteric Brown picked it off. And also, I got new numbers, which is annoying.
Yeah.
Monteric's 1.
When did ETN go to defensive back?
Monteric's 1.
Why is Tank Bigsby back with the team and playing corner?
Oh, that's
I'm
going to be
so
a problem.
confused.
Thomas, at least on the video clips, looked to be a lot more and again, this is a little thing. This is something you would take for granted with a professional receiver, but he looked just comfortable and fluid. He wasn't clanky. He just looked more again, these are video clips. He should.
Yeah. So, I don't know. I have no answers. It's June. I don't read too much into it. I enjoy going.
Yeah.
It was a beautiful day. It wasn't like boiling hot or anything. We had a lot of cloud coverage, so it was kind of nice. It was humid, but not bad at all. So anyway, good stuff, good work, and I feel like they're
a little under
practicing like a team that is
good,
got expectations.
Yeah.
So
they're practicing like a good team because all these guys know is that they're a good team. We know we've been here 30 years. It's just 1 year. These guys have been here for 1 year. They've won 13 games. They got no reason to think they're anything but good. Now, but they're not resting on that. That's been a big part of their drumbeat this offseason.
And part of Cohen's excellence so far is bringing in the right staff. And Campanile and Udinsky are important players on that staff. And to have them back and not leave is big. So I think there's a lot of good coming out of there right now. And, again, there's, we don't know what's going on with the running backs. That's my biggest concern is the running backs.
And Rodriguez is obviously hurt. He's not even on the field at all.
Yeah.
So they're, I don't want to say protecting, but they're keeping him out of bird's eye view.
Yeah.
And we don't care. I don't know why it's such a big, but I don't know why they just won't say, Rodriguez has this. I mean, that's fair.
They don't have to. That's why.
No, they don't have to.
We can ask, but they don't have
for your fan. Yeah. I mean, why would you? I guess my point is, I get they don't have to.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you? What's the big deal?
We say that every year.
Yeah.
I say that during the season. I say that. I just never understand, but it is what it is.
Season makes a little bit of sense, but if it's, by the way, do you sign a guy in free agency if he quote fails the physical? Apparently.
Yeah.
I mean, if you can't be on the field no TAs, you weren't passing no physical back unless something happened between when they signed him and now. But he had a foot injury last year. It kept him out of games with Washington.
Yeah. They said the people who know say injury hurt is a big part of it.
Yeah.
Being hurt is a big part of it. So anyway, we'll see how that all pans out and goes from there.
All right, we'll take a quick time out. We got a lot more. Just a lot of news and notes and different stuff going on. Kentucky, Mark Pope may have saved his job yesterday.
Big get.
Yeah, they may have saved his job. We've got, again, the college baseball news around these parts is all pretty sad. Myles Garrett wasn't the only big name on the move yesterday. All that and more when we return.
The Drill at the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. Streaming live from the XL Digital Studios. Polished by Harbor Dental Care, the locally owned smile restoration experts.
Hacker here for Awaken 180 Weight Loss. The summer is here. In fact, I'm out on a little vacation right now with my family, and that's one of the great things about Awaken 180 Weight Loss. I'll talk about the coaching you get on Awaken 180. Some weight loss programs, what do, right? They just send you some shots. They say, all right, work it out. They send you an appetite suppressant, some sort of pill. All right, you're on your own. Not Awaken 180. You talk with your coach. Like my coach, Kate. Every time I was on vacation, every time I had a family get-together, we worked worked up a plan. We worked up something for me to follow, and then I would get right back on the program when I returned from vacation. It's one of the great things about Awaken 180 weight loss, and it's why I lost over 100 pounds. It's the best weight loss program I was ever on. They know life happens, but they work with you, and it's great. Go to awaken180weightloss.com. That's awaken180weightloss.com, or call 844-346-1800. Awaken 180 weight loss.
When it comes to glass, you don't want average. You want flawless. Duval Glass and Mirror has transformed homes and businesses across Jacksonville for over 35 years. Frameless showers that wow. Mirrors cut exactly to your style. Fogged or broken glass replaced. Decorative tabletops. Windows replaced or repaired to stand up to Florida storms. All backed by a 100% guarantee. Visit DuvalGlass.com for your free quote. There's only one name for glass and mirror around these parts. It's Duval.
Hey folks, Mike Dempsey here for Dandy Foods, a Jacksonville family business for nearly 70 years. Heck, I've been talking about them for over a decade. The Thompson family secret, Dandy is never frozen. Always fresh baked bread with quality meats and cheeses. No dry, crumbly subs here. Only soft and tasty deliciousness. When I see that logo with the little guy with the cane on the label, it tells me I'm getting a trusted brand and a quality sandwich. So do what I do. Stop in at a Circle K and make yours a Dandy today.
Hey, Jacksonville, I'm sure by now you've seen our bright green GFL trucks and containers throughout the greater Jacksonville area. We are an industry leader in solid waste and would love the opportunity to earn your business. We are committed to customer service, reliability, and have unwavering focus on safety. Whether commercial or construction, let us haul your waste away. Call 904-760-5880 to get a quote today. GFL, green for life.
Have you got concrete or asphalt rubble piling up? Arcosa Crushed Concrete will pay you for it and recycle it. They're just minutes from Everbank Stadium on Talleyrand. Call Arcosa Crushed Concrete and get paid for what you don't need. ArcosaCrushedConcrete.com.
Funny thing, a lot of plumbing companies still call themselves local, even after being bought by, well, not local people. Meanwhile, Hall & Sons Plumbing is still family-owned, veteran-operated, and proudly serving Jacksonville the way we always have, with a handshake, honest pricing, and real local roots. So if you want a plumber who actually lives down the road, not in a boardroom 3 states away, call Hall & Sons Plumbing. Local. Family. Real.
Baloo here for Smoonez Vision. Why Smoonez Vision? Well, I've been with Dr. Neil Smoonez now since I got back to Jacksonville in 2006. 37 years of experience he has. Smoonez Vision is a family organization that focuses on personal high-quality medical and surgical eye care. Dr. Catherine Smoonez is fellowship-trained in cornea and cataract surgery and all refractive surgery. Combined, that's 30 years plus in laser eye surgery. Visit SmoonezVision.com today. Here you can see.
Have you tried a Form energy drink yet? You need to, and it's available at Gate. 4 great tastes, Screamin' Freedom, Blue Blitz, Orange Fury, and Grape Smash. Form energy, natural flavors, natural caffeine, and electrolytes for hydration are a perfect blend for energy and mental focus. Find it at Gate.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focus, fueled, fearless, Farah.
I would like, after Dan is done playing the air piano, or actually you can, well, you can't because he's enjoying this music. I mean, did you ever play the piano as a kid?
No.
One of my great misgivings is my parents my mom made me take piano lessons when I was a kid. I took them when I was really little, like kindergarten, first grade. Man, I wish I'd kept playing piano. I wish the heck I could be that guy that walks into the hotel lobby and just bangs out, man.
I
wish. And by the way, I know enough piano that I could probably learn how to play and be decent at it within a year. Way too lazy. I'd rather play golf now at this stage, ET. I have a pop quiz, though, for you boys.
Oh.
And I'm going to say this. Opinions that dismiss or downgrade A.J. Brown.
Mm-hmm.
It's just how good he is or where he is or what he is. Mm-hmm. I'm now rendering null and void. I'll have none of it. Everyone else free to make their own decisions. But you, in many ways, they tell you in life, you are the company that you keep.
Okay.
There are, including A.J. Brown, 7 players in NFL history.
Whoa!
That in their first 7 seasons had at least 8,500 receiving yards and 60 touchdowns.
Wow.
In NFL history, there have been 7 guys in their first 7 years to have at least 8,500 yards receiving and at least 60 touchdown catches. I need you to identify the other 6.
I got 2 that come to mind.
Fitz
Dan
and
Higgins.
Rice are the 2 that come to mind.
Fitz comes to mind.
Yeah.
That's a ding. Rice is obvious. It's a ding. Ding, ding. There's 2.
What about Randy Moss?
Randy Moss, ding.
What about T.O.? He was a little...
Like a late bloomer.
Yeah, let's slow down a little bit. You guys are on a roll there. Well, those are all no-brainers now. I think
I'm trying to think of guys like Marvin Harrison, maybe, because he came in with Peyton. Would he be one? What is the numbers, please?
60 and 8,500.
It's 80 in your first 7 years, 8,500 yards, so about 1,200 a year, and at least 60 touchdown catches.
You know, I don't know if he had another name I'll throw at you because I know he started like a house of fire was Anquan Bolden.
Oh, he did start.
Remember
crazy.
that?
Yeah. But
How
I
many
don't
have we
know
gotten? 4?
You've gotten, well, and A.J. Brown is one of the 7. You've gotten A.J. Brown, you got Larry Fitzgerald, you got
Randy Moss,
and you got Jerry Rice. So you're missing 3 guys.
How about your buddy Andre Johnson? Would he be one?
Ooh, I like that too.
All right, let's come up with one.
All right,
Can I give you guys, you want a hint?
No.
Or do you want to
Hold
go one of
I'd
those
rather
first?
lose.
Dan, what about what you think
We're
about?
about to lose because the guys y'all are naming are not one of the 3.
Okay. What you think about Mike Evans? I know he got that streak of 1,000.
You know what? That's an awesome guess. That also is incorrect.
That's very good.
I gave this same quiz to Mrs. P. She went Mike Evans, and I was like, that's a pretty impressive answer, but that's not right. That's shocking. He must be the touchdown catches.
Yeah.
How about Julio?
Julio or Calvin Johnson?
Calvin Johnson.
Calvin Johnson, thank you.
All right.
I'll tell you, another Mrs. P miss was Julio Jones.
Yeah, Julio's not really a touchdown.
He's not on there either.
Yeah, he's not a touchdown.
So you're
guy.
missing 2. And you have mentioned one of them. I'm sorry. It was mentioned in passing. One of these guys, when you were firing off different names, you did mention in passing. And then the last one, I'll give you the hint once we get the more historical guy.
All right, you said
him. You said him, and there's a natural
Anquan.
tie-in because he came into the league at the same time with a dominant quarterback.
Oh, Marvin Harrison.
Marvin Harrison is on the list.
Yeah.
And then the last guy, can I give you a hint?
No.
So he said something about as an older guy.
No, I didn't.
Okay. All right, my bad.
So far, you got Jerry. But to my point, A.J. Brown is now on a list with Jerry Rice, Marvin Harrison, Randy Moss, Larry Fitzgerald, and Calvin Johnson.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Right?
Good,
I mean,
yeah.
And it's not like just a 3-game swath.
Right. That's the first 7 years of your career. And I'm not saying that to say that he's a superstar. I'm saying that he is underrated. I don't think he's thought of. You know who's not on that list? I don't see Jamar Chase or Justin Jefferson on that list for whatever reason.
Mm-hmm.
You know, an individual game, would you rather have those guys? Sure, but this also indicates some consistency, some longevity.
Yeah.
Give me the numbers again, please, sir.
The numbers are in their first 7 years, at least 8,500 receiving yards and at least 60 touchdown catches in those first 7 years.
Okay.
7 total guys. You've gotten them all except for one. You've got A.J. Brown, Calvin Johnson, Larry Fitzgerald, Randy Moss, Marvin Harrison, Jerry Rice.
What about Isaac Bruce?
It's another good. That's another Mrs. Pink guess miss.
Wow. Okay.
Although she did call him Bruce Isaac. I'm going to be fair. I got to give you a hint. I can just give you one hint.
All right.
He's an active player. The only other active player on this list. And there's some good choices here. You might still miss with the active player.
Could be D-Hop. He started like a house of fire.
But it's also going to indicate that much like A.J. Brown, this
Could
dude...
be
Cheetah. It could be Cheetah.
I would say like A.J. Brown, this guy's probably a little bit undervalued.
How about Keenan Allen?
That's another Mrs. P miss.
That's a real good one.
If all those aren't in, then I give up.
No, you have said
I've
him.
had
You said him. It's Cheetah.
Cheetah. Okay.
Which, again, he kind of falls into that A.J. Brown category. You know he's good. He's explosive, but you put him in that kind of consistency. You know, now the problem is those 7 were great in the last season and a half have not, been not so much. But yeah, with A.J. Brown going to the Patriots, don't write it off as what are they getting? Is it really that big a deal? Well, if you're getting Tyreek Hill, Calvin Johnson, Randy Moss, Larry Fitzgerald, Marvin Harrison, or Jerry Rice, it would be on par with the Myles Garrett deal yesterday, right? Which certainly it's not. Don't get me wrong.
All right, let's take a break. We'll keep it rolling. Good list. And, A.J. Brown goes to the New England Patriots yesterday. That was the reason why. The other big trade, that trade we sort of knew was coming. Well, I kind of knew both were coming, but in the end, A.J. Brown to New England. So you've got two very good football teams making moves, and you got the Eagles who, you want chess and checkers. Howie Roseman does a lot of the chess game too. So getting rid of A.J. Brown also, and he had a tough deal there because everybody knew A.J. Brown didn't want to be there. Everybody knew, and he kept couching it, and he got a number 1 pick. I mean, he got a first-round pick. So it's a great move for New England because New England, with a guy on a rookie contract in Drake May, is surrounding him with, drafting, signing. I think they signed an offensive lineman, Vera Tucker.
I think they also
drafted
got Romeo
tackle.
Dobbs. Didn't they go get Romeo
Dobbs? They got Pop still in the slot. They turned their receiving into a strength, and I think they drafted a tight end in the third. They did a lot. So anyway, we'll talk about that more next right here on The Drill.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. Wide open and pedals sticking to the metal.
The fans have risen to their feet.
This Sunday at Michigan International Speedway. Holy cow, baby! NASCAR is revved up by the Plumbers and Pipe Fitters Local Union 234 on 1010XL.
Hey, something amazing happening right now at Beards Diamonds. Now for a limited time, you can pay $0 down and get 0 interest financing for 5 whole years. Heck in here, you heard it right. That $12,000 designer engagement ring is yours now for just $200 a month. This makes everything affordable. $6,000 diamond eternity band, $100 a month. Woo-hoo! Say goodbye to high interest rates. Get the relief you deserve at Beards Diamonds. You got this month, and this month only. The incredible offer, we're running it through June 30th. A $3,000 pair of diamond earrings, $50 a month. Make any purchase. Spread your payments over 5 years with 0 down and 0 interest financing. I'm talking rings, earrings, bands, bracelets, pendants, colored gemstone jewelry. Yes. Beards Diamonds. Locally owned in the St. John's Town Center. Say hi to the Lupos when you go there. They've been doing it for 40-plus years. Jacksonville's premier locally owned jeweler. Shop now and enjoy 0 interest financing for 5 years. Shop local. Shop Beards Diamonds.
Hi, I'm Kelly, owner of DexaFit Jacksonville. Do you really know your numbers? Body fat, muscle, and bone density? At DexaFit Jacksonville, we use the DexaScan, the gold standard for precise body composition data. We also measure VO2 max and resting metabolic rate, giving you a complete picture of how your body performs and burns fuel. No guessing, just clinical, science-backed data you can track over time just like an athlete. Book today at jacksonville.dexafit.com.
Hurricane season is here. Is your home storm ready? Renewal by Andersen is offering storm season savings with buy one, get one 40% off windows and doors. Plus, 0 down, 0 payments, and 0% interest for 1 full year. In recent years, storms have caused tens of billions of dollars in damage across Florida. Prepare your home now with our Claim Impact Windows. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free design consultation. Restrictions apply. License number CGC 1527613.
If you've got to have more Gators, get them anytime with a Gator Podcast channel. Served up by Southeast Orthopedic Specialists. Whenever you're ready, the Gator Podcast channel is too. On the video and social channels of 1010XL.
I used to dread going to the dentist. Every visit felt like a sales pitch with constant upselling, surprise fees on my bill, and I could never get in when I needed to. But Harbor Dental Care? Totally different. They saw me the next day, gave me honest pricing up front, and even set me up with a payment plan I could actually afford. No pressure, no surprise charges, just kind people who get it. If you want to experience dentistry the way it should be, book your appointment today at harbordental.care. That's HARBOUR dental.care.
In Jacksonville, we love our sports. You might say we flip out over them. Football, baseball, soccer, hockey, basketball, golf, and there's our outdoor game, fishing, surfing, and just chilling. There's so much to do, it will make your head spin. But keep your cap on because Visit Jacksonville has you covered. Check out visitjacksonville.com/locals or download the Visit Jax app and stay on the ball for all the upcoming sports events in Jax. Go local, go sports. Jacksonville, the flip side of Florida.
From the FIFA World Cup to competitive business environments, grand ambitions lead to game-changing achievements. At Bank of America, We're there to support businesses at every step, providing insights and expertise to help you gain an edge.
He shoots, he scores!
What would you like the power to do? Explore winning business solutions at BofA.com/gamechangers. Bank of America, official bank of the FIFA World Cup 2026.
Attention skilled electricians. Are you undervalued at your current company? Time to step up to the bigger projects and better opportunities. Join the team at Miller Electric Company, a trusted name in the industry for over 96 years. At Miller, we tackle the biggest projects in the city, offering not just the job, but an experienced, top-notch pay, unbeatable benefits, and the best working environments in the business. Please join the team that values your skills and rewards your hard work. Elevate your career to new heights. Apply today at millercareers.com, an equal opportunity employer.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch.
So what, we get drunk. So what, we don't sleep. We're just having fun. We don't care who sees.
All right, welcome back. Man, do not ask me who I'm rooting for at the French Open.
Oh, yeah?
Every time I mention a guy, he loses.
Down goes Frazier.
Yeah. I was all giddy about, after the boys left, I was like, all right, well, Ben Shelton, you're up. Ben Shelton loses. All right, well, the good thing is, you know what? Joker can go get another Grand Slam added to his resume. Joker loses. Yesterday, I come out and say, the only American left, France Tiafoe, he's up 4-1 in the fourth set. He loses. Yeah, so I'm not saying anymore. There's nobody left. I don't know who's left on the men's side. I think there's a couple young Italian dudes, but I don't know any of them. And then last night, Sabalenka beat Naomi Osaka.
There's no Americans women left. They're out too.
They're
First
out.
time since like 17.
Naomi doesn't like attention. Then go check out what she wore into the event. But yeah.
Are the men all gone? Are there any American men left?
No.
Because they had 3 or 4.
I don't know. I don't know.
No one knows.
No
really.
one knows.
Yeah. The French are right now having an investigation.
Yeah. No one knows. And quite frankly, nobody cares at this point.
There are certain sports that don't seem to resonate all that much at different times. And tennis right now, seems to be less popular than sports. Traditional sports have got like competition that no one saw coming.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I don't know, Hick, we've been around through some of the fads. This pickleball thing feels like it's going to be bigger than a fad. It feels like pickleball is, like, through all the fads, hasn't tennis still remained the most popular, the one that most people have played?
Yeah,
like, there are more
so.
tennis players than racquetball players. I think that more people play pickleball than play tennis. I think we've already crossed that. And when more...
You have no numbers to back this up, but, I don't know. I have no idea.
Yeah. You're right. I don't have numbers.
You're just throwing that out there. I don't know. Who knows?
I think that if you, I don't know, a show of hands, drive around Jacksonville and look at tennis courts and look at pickleball courts where they got lined up in reservations and tennis courts where crickets are chirping outside of, apartment complexes. And not that those were ever like a vibrant scene per se, but my point is, if less people are playing tennis, less people are going to be interested in tennis, whether it's the French Open or anything else. And that with the fact that there's just no American stars. Did you see Serena's coming back, by the way? Did you see that?
Yeah.
What's that about?
Listen, Serena's...
How old is Serena?
44. Greatest female athlete of all time. All right? Nothing but respect. I'm glad she's coming back. And I don't know if she's making a big deal out of it, but I'm not going to make a big deal out of her coming back to play doubles.
Oh, I see. I didn't even know that part.
Yeah. If she's coming back to play singles in a tournament, we'll talk about it.
Okay. She playing with Venus?
I don't even know.
I would assume.
She's coming back to play doubles.
Yeah.
So what?
That's
Is that a so what?
That's a so what?
I mean, it's neat. Okay, you want to go see Serena? Fine.
Well, here's your
Nobody
answer.
watches doubles anyway.
Nobody knows how many doubles titles tennis players have. Yeah.
Nobody knows. So
that's fair.
I'm glad she's coming back. If she's going to play singles, then I'll definitely watch.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to get hey, Serena's coming back. She's playing doubles. Why does she turn into a pickleball player?
I don't know. I mean,
Take
Not
on
everyone-
Andre.
Not everyone does.
Take on Andre. Andre's a big-time pickleball player, right?
I'll give you another one that is going to that's going to annoy you.
Okay.
But with each and every day, more people are consuming their golf entertainment with YouTube personalities and good players versus whoever's playing on PGA Tour.
Okay.
And it's remarkable. This internet invitational deal that they did last year, and it brings together from content producers to good golfers that you would know their name. You're not necessarily fans of, but you would recognize their names. You know what their prize pool is going to be this year? Would you like to guess?
What's that?
$4 million, bro.
Woo!
$4 million, ET, to the winner of the internet. Oh, not to the winner. That's the prize pool of that internet invitational.
I saw that.
That's a lot of money.
It is.
I encourage you to tell me what the prize pool was for the Colonial this week.
I think it was like 1.4 or something.
That's the winner. The overall prize pool is probably up around $8-9 million. But point being, I mean, it's 32 hacks that get invited. I say hacks. Hacks compared to anybody playing on PGA Tour. And among the hacks are a couple of guys who have played sporadically on PGA Tour. But here's what's happened too, man. There's a lot of crossover right now between real professional golfers and YouTube golfers. Friendships and collaborations that are spanning both tours, LIV and PGA and everything else. There are a number of pro golfers and PGA golfers that do some of their own inspired internet content, and including Jason Day, who's a major champion.
Yeah, the Colonial was 9.8.
Yeah, that's what I said, about
9.9,
$10 million. But the fact that they can do an internet invitational, which, by the way, airs on the internet, and give out a $4 million prize pool, they ain't doing it to lose money. I think that's like a Barstool and maybe Bob Does Sports collaboration. But, I mean, look, the proof are in the numbers and the views, and I don't know what it is. And I would, don't get me wrong, bro. It's got its place for me. It shows up on your YouTube feed. You can watch it anytime you want to. It has that convenience. It's not dated. You're not worried about anything spoiling it for you. It's just there. I would always rather watch the last 9 holes of the PGA Tour event that week than anything on YouTube. Don't get me wrong. But it has a secondary place of interest for me, which is, from where I can see, the primary interest for a lot of the people that are watching the same thing I am online. So, just an interesting dynamic. We got Brunch with the Tour coming up later today. And the big boys got a big performance from Russell Henley this week, that's for sure. Our guy loves Russell Henley. He took him again. He's going to come in crowing like the chicken that we'll be eating. We're back with more next on a Catlin Truck Accessories Tuesday.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
Football knowledge, elite. Check. Local insight, unmatched. Check. Sense of humor, always in tune. Check. Frank Frangie and Hayes Carline keep the afternoons fun, fresh, and first coast. The Frangie Show. Weekdays from 4 to 6 on 1010XL.
Frank Frangie here. Nimnick Buick GMC is proud to be the #1 Buick GMC dealer in Jacksonville, earned by treating customers with courtesy, respect, and fairness. All part of Nimnick's Treating You Right guarantee. The most Buicks, GMCs, and Jacksonville's only Car Bravo dealer, nobody but Nimnick. For 3 generations, Nimnick has been the place customers keep coming back to. They treat you right, and they give a bunch back to the community. Visit NimnickBuickGMC.com today to learn more, or visit their showroom off Phillips Highway. GMC, we are professional grade.
Hey Jacksonville, this is Dr. George Bari. Bari Orthopedics is your choice when it comes to an injury. We're here for you and your loved ones to deliver excellent treatment and care fast the first time. Trust your care in our hands. Get same-day appointments for your injuries with 3 locations. If it hurts, ask us first. Bari Orthopedics.
Be sure and check out the expertise from Dr. George Bari and the entire staff at BariOrthopedics.com. That's BAHRI Orthopedics.com.
Hi folks, Frank Frangie for the farm at Okefenokee. My wife and I and a bunch of friends just got back from the farm, and we had an incredible experience. We toured the regenerative farm as well as the beautiful handcrafted cabins, and were treated to a fantastic farm-to-table dinner created by Congreve and Penn. Man, was it good. Well, you can learn more at okefarm.com. That's OKEfarm.com. And even hear my interview with farm co-founder Doug Davis to learn even more about this amazing property. That's OKEfarm.com.
the flagship station of the Jacksonville Jaguars. WJXL AM Jacksonville Beach. WJXL FM Jacksonville Beach.
If a birthday or anniversary is looming in your immediate future, take care of it today by ordering a floral arrangement online at CuneFlowers.com. You'll be the star of their day. This is Frank Frangie. Take it from me. An arrangement from Cune Flowers works like magic.
Hey friends, Jason Parker here with Performance Painting. Have you ever stored a gallon of leftover paint, opened the can years later, and it's rusty, crusty, and unusable? Next time, secure the lid tightly to ensure no leaks and store the can upside down. Oxygen can't get to it, therefore no rust and no crust. If you'd like more tips or have a question about a project, we'd love to help. Go to performance-painting.com. Performance Painting. Prepare, protect, preserve.
Performance Painting.
Royal Pest Services, a local company you can trust. Royal Pest is a certified installer of tap insulation, which stands for thermal, acoustic, and pest control. Reduce that electric bill by adding pest protection. It's that easy. Online at royalpestservices.com.
In this age of globalization, we've learned that bigger isn't always better. Ever tried to get phone help from a big corporation? From a real person? Good luck. That is what's so nice about Mike Merritt's Heating and Air. Unlike publicly traded conglomerates with headquarters in faraway cities, Mike Merritt's Heating and Air remains family-owned and operated by Mike, your neighbor. Mike Merritt has delivered hometown service, integrity, and pricing for generations. The big guys incentivize their techs to sell you new equipment. Mike's team emphasizes repair first. We only sell you equipment if your current equipment is worn out and beyond repair. And let's be honest about price. Small operations without much overhead can sometimes lowball your job, but you can't trust just anyone with a truck. They may be here today and gone tomorrow. Mike Merritt has been keeping North Florida cool for more than 3 decades. That's experience and dedication you can count on. Call today or see us on the web.
Florida license number CAC 050384.
Need or want cash? Beaches Jewelry and Pawn has cash available. Ready to buy guitars, surfboards, jewelry, firearms, tools, and especially gold. They need it all, selling or pawning. Get cash on the spot at Beaches Jewelry and Pawn in Jacksonville Beach.
Preparation for the season begins now. 1010XL's coverage of this year's organized team activities is brought to you by Cash Building Material, Windows Done Right, and Dexafit Jacksonville. Know your body, transform your life.
Here's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update, sponsored by Waken 180 Weight Loss. At OTAs, Jag head coach Liam Cohen expressed his feelings on too many pass catchers.
Truly don't care. Like for every player to get paid, but not at the expense of wins and losses.
It was a tough night in Gville. Troy smacked Florida 10-2, ending the Gators' run. Season shut down in the Gainesville Regional. That's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update. I'm Sam Nelson. Currently, it's 8:01 and it's 77 degrees. Your time and your temp is brought to you by Bueller Air and Plumbing. Stay cooler with Bueller. Stay tuned for more with the drill next right here on 1010XL and 92.5 FM.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farah doesn't flinch.
We'll be jumping out of this in a point. I went on the search this break. The most participated in sports in America. Started it with pickleball v tennis is what I went searching for.
Okay, good. You got some numbers?
I have some numbers. They're not all on the same timeline. In other words, the last time certain of these sports were surveyed, there are 23 numbers. Some are 24. A couple are only one has got 25 numbers. But it gives you kind of a guidepost. What do you think the most participated sport in America is?
Most participated sport?
29.7 million played it. This is how leading sports rank by the number of Americans who play them at least once a year.
Okay, so this is like recreational.
It could be, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it has to be. Americans play them. It's recreational. It's not just pro. Now, this isn't like your favorite sport to watch, or it's
not golf.
It's growing, but it ain't golf. Not yet.
I would tend to agree with that if I were on your side of the fence. Guessing with y'all, I'm looking at the answers, so I won't say anything. Tennis is number. You want me to just say them as you go, or you were trying to guess the top one
go
first? You
ahead.
haven't said the top one yet.
Basketball.
Basketball's number one.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah,
And it's probably, and again, basketball is a number. Because we're going to base it off the tennis is the only one that gives us the 2025 number. So, based on basketball, I don't think it's going to be any lower than it was in 2023. It's probably more, but anyway, it's 29.7 million. Golf is number 2.
Whoa.
28 million, and that's on course golf. Golf is number 1 if you count Top Golf and driving range.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah.
But on course, 28 million.
Dang, that's a
at least
that's a
once.
big number. That's what's up.
Tennis right after that, 27.3. Pickleball, its 2024 numbers is at 20 million. Still no baseball. Heck, sad. Baseball, 16.7 million.
Yeah, because baseball once you're done, you're done.
It takes a lot.
Yeah, that's fair.
If you're done playing,
And not many by this are translating or transitioning to softball because it's only 8.6 million.
But with baseball, you need multiple people to go. You got to. With basketball, it could just be me and the homie.
Yeah, but basketball you can play till you're 50, 60 if you want. Baseball, baseball you can, but you gotta go find a lead. It's tougher to do.
Yeah, I know 6-year-olds that still hoop.
But and that's also current. It's not who has played them in their lifetime.
Like you can go to the park and play basketball.
Correct.
You can't go to the park and pick up. There's no pickup baseball game going
You get
on.
hit practice out there.
Soccer, as popular as it is, I thought would be higher. It's kind of the gateway sport. It's kind of what we call it. You put them in that first, teach them about team. It's easy up and down the field, but only 14 million in 2023. Basketball, you know why basketball wins here? It's because of pickup basketball. A lot of people for a lot of years continue playing pickup basketball, whether they do it.
Courts everywhere.
Courts everywhere.
Yeah.
People play a lot. The fastest growing is pickleball. It's making it run up the charts. We'll see if it lasts. By the way, maybe I'm a little bit biased here because as I do the research, I learned that like Jacksonville and Jacksonville Beach is one of the real pickleball hotspots in the country when it comes to interest. Have you played pickleball?
Yeah.
E.T., what about you?
81 days.
It's your fault.
81 days.
Your fault.
Mark Pope picked up some.
It's a job saver.
Well, he got the kid Momcilovic, who's the best 3-point shooting.
He's the best guy in the portal. He's the number one. He got hit 47% from three.
Kentucky fan was out of their mind when the season ended, when the portal opened. They didn't get anybody. And now you look at their team and it ain't bad.
Didn't have a good year, though.
Did not have a good year.
So you got to be better than,
I don't know. Do you know these guys at all? Because they're like the number 7,
tell me who
9, this.
The way I can answer that question most accurately is if you just tell me who they are.
Well, the Iowa State kid.
I know him. I knew of him. I've known him.
But he was like the
even
guy.
before the Gators were interested. He's the tall, lanky, 3-point shooting.
Who's Zoom Diallo? Where's he from?
Is that that's not Arkansas, is it? I don't know.
All right. He was
didn't he go through Bama at one point, or no? That's a different guy.
Or is he just he's coming out of high school.
Okay, whatever.
Zoom Diallo. He's their point guard.
Okay.
Alex,
that doesn't count. I mean, that doesn't match a veteran portal edition by
Alex
one of your
Wilkins.
Which one are the transfers? Is he a transfer?
Furman transfer.
Yeah, I don't know that name.
Okay.
It's going to have to be a guy who played probably above that level because the Gators weren't involved in the portal this year. So I'm not, a lot of times you see the names when you're looking for
Malachi Marino or Cam Williams.
Marino stayed. He was those guys stayed.
Okay.
Those were the couple that he got to, I think at one point may have put the roster to 0, but they ended up staying. And
of course, the boys expect a lot at Kentucky.
Well, they should.
Yeah.
Yeah, they should. They're the easiest job they're the premier job in a conference. A good conference.
So we'll see. We'll see if
One
that's
big on the, just at the end of the day, I don't think it ends great for Pope.
Yeah, that's what
by the time he winds his way through and they move on to the next guy. And, it's interesting what Patrick Young told us about Billy Donovan and his thoughts on Kentucky, at least as he was expressing him as Florida coach, and they weren't all that complimentary.
What's Billy D going to do?
Yeah, I don't know. It's a good question, huh?
I wonder if he interviewed for the Magic job.
Yeah, who's that job? Went to what, the Spurs assistant?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know because I don't know what he'll do. I mean, the word seemed to be from those that were around him that he wanted to keep coaching. He doesn't want to be done. Maybe you just take the year. You take the year and then you pick your job that way. Like what's his face did for the Nuggets guy.
Yeah, that may be. That may be what
What
he
do
does.
you take? North Carolina?
North Carolina.
So maybe he sits for a year and sees what's there. And
Yeah.
you know, what about a world where Todd Golden goes to the NBA next year and Billy Donovan takes over at Florida?
Maybe. I would think my guess is, and I have no this is just purely speculation. I think they make a run and Todd Golden gets hired in the NBA next year.
That's what I'm saying.
He goes out with the
Could
boys.
at least take the Hurley tour.
Yeah.
You know, again, every year in the NBA, there's jobs that open. Now, if you're smart, you don't go take the losing team. Only go if there's a team that's at least decent, because you'll fail.
Well, you got to definitely have you got to
can't
be
go
in
to
sync.
if you go to a lottery team, you're going to stink.
Yeah.
That's just you are. If you go to, you got to get a job. You got to be fortunate, like Billy, like other teams that have talent, have a good team, could be a playoff team.
Yeah, like
and
the
those jobs
Celtics decide to make a change.
right?
Or,
Those
yeah.
and are maybe not quite that good, but there are teams that
Maybe
that
the world
are like
champion
that.
Knicks will do it again, change coaches again.
Maybe after. Yeah, I don't. Wonder who Todd Golden's favorite NBA team is.
He's a West Coast guy.
Yeah, I wonder
It's
if
the
I mean,
Dubs.
like he pulled himself out of it. Well, then Steve Kerr stayed. Maybe that's why he pulled
Yeah.
himself out. Maybe it is the Dubs ultimately when Kerr.
But the Dubs not a good job.
Why not? Well, who knows?
Not right now.
Yeah, but now you got Kerr there for a couple of years. It might be again by the time it comes open.
Why?
Why wouldn't it?
You're on the
Because they
back
build
end.
it. Yeah, but they build a team. I'm not saying any. They got to go find guys. They have to redo it. But
They
there's
ain't gonna redo it. They got lucky.
why? That's awful lucky.
That was lucky.
Well, don't they all then? Why,
Yeah.
the Spurs got lucky and they keep doing it.
Spurs got
Super lucky.
super lucky
Like,
again.
man.
They got Wemby and Harper.
Yes.
There's lots of other teams that get lucky and they
The
don't. end up
Spurs had
good.
no business getting the number 2 overall pick.
Crazy word.
They lottery ping ponged it.
There's other teams that have had a lot of high picks. They're not good.
Who's
They're
that?
just unlucky.
The Hawks.
Nets. Go down the list, bro. There's a lot
Nets.
of them. There's a lot. Magic.
Ton
of guys with top 10 guys.
Top 10 guys?
Top 10 picks, I mean. There's a ton of teams that have
Magic
had
have more than one?
top 10 picks?
Is Isaac still on the Magic?
Yeah. Sure
Does he
is.
play?
Some. He got injured for
He did his knee
portion of
like
his career.
twice, right?
Yeah, but he was, he may have, that you bring up, I saw him play this year, but I don't remember seeing him per se in the playoffs, so I don't know.
Was he number 6 pick? Does that stick in your head?
7, so 6 would be right, 6 or 7. And Boncaro was the number 1 pick. They got him. They haven't these other teams get number 1 picks, and they're in the finals. Where the Magic in the finals? I missed them in there with Boncaro. We fired the coach. Good enough to fire the coach.
Played 52 games this year.
Isaac did?
Isaac.
What? I'm going to guess.
10 minutes a game.
8. Oh, that's it? So what? 5 points, 2 boards?
He's nothing.
Yeah.
He's done. He missed 2 straight seasons.
Yeah,
you
He's a
can't.
decent player, too.
Yeah, he came in okay.
I mean, he was on the ascent, probably.
Huh?
He was going to be, he's a player that was going to be on the ascent.
Yeah,
He did those knees back to back.
Where the hell are the points? Oh, 11.9 was his best year.
Yeah.
In his 3rd year. And then he got hurt.
Yeah.
So, yeah, never.
I wonder how, but I promise you, the Bulls, there's a bunch of us that have had multiple top 10 picks. The Hawks,
I know.
hand up. We are too. Yeah.
Career
sure.
earnings for Jonathan Isaac, please, boys.
He got a big deal, I think, that first. I'm going to say 60 mil.
45 mil.
$100 million.
Oh, my goodness.
How'd he get that? Is that for being the 6th pick? You got that's the
No,
haul?
that's he signed a second deal.
Wow.
17-4, 17-4, 17-4, 25.
So he did it after like year 2 then or 3.
14-5, 14-5,
Good for him.
15.
Good for him. He's playing good, and then the injury came right after he signed the deal, so he got paid. Even, yeah, good for him. It's usually the other way. You get screwed.
That's stealing.
Yeah, he's a good kid.
Man, NBA, dude.
I like Isaac.
NBA is what it's all about. If you kid can play sport,
He can
get
come
him
back,
in the NBA.
by the way.
He ain't coming back. He's
going
done.
to continue to play. No, he's not. He just said he played 53 games. He's just coming off
He
back-to-back
averaged
knee
2
injuries.
points a game.
My point is he's not healthy.
No, he's healthy now. Oh, he's hurt again?
Well, I'm just saying didn't he have back-to-back complete missed
That's
years?
3 years ago.
It's not last year?
No.
Oh, he played no.
He's played 4 straight years.
Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, then he's probably got roster issues. Yeah.
He got
I thought
roster issues.
Man, it's been that long, huh, since he was hurt.
Yes.
The Magic are another one of those that just can't get out of their way.
Yeah.
They get momentum, and they like the one year they could have won it all. They were just too young and brash to be mature enough to win.
That's what I'm saying, though. He's played 4 years. He's averaged 5,
Yeah, for sure.
6.8,
Agreed. Yeah.
5.4, and 2.6.
Sold. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, sold.
My point is this, though, and he's made $99 million.
Yeah. But without the injuries, you probably didn't have that paltry career. Yeah. I'm just saying.
I agree.
Good for the guy who at least got,
Well, he got it.
And,
He got.
And he didn't just go away after 2 in a row. Could have quit.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good. I saw this. This was shocking. Back to college baseball for just a second. USC hadn't been to a Super Regional in 21 years.
That's hard to believe.
USC was like Rod Day-Doe. They were it in college baseball.
USC, back in the day. I mean, there've been some big-time superstars.
Jack Del Rio.
Played there. Was he a catcher?
Catcher. Mark McGuire.
Did Del Rio catch Randy Johnson?
Yeah. Hell yeah, he did.
Do you know that?
What?
In college, Jack Del Rio was the catcher for USC, and the pitcher for USC was Randy Johnson.
The big unit?
Yeah.
The big unit. Yeah.
Tom Seaver, Fred Lynn, Dave Kingman, Aaron Boone.
Del Rio's a stud. We got to just call it for what it is. Del Rio was a freaking stud.
That's pretty
athlete.
Are you kidding me, bro? You're the catcher for UCLA and or USC, and you're catching Randy Johnson, and then you go on to be a linebacker in the NFL, and then you're nothing else. That man was an
Jack
alpha.
Del Rio did at college.
Huh?
He played 1 year at SC, 1983. Played 45 games. Hit 4 home runs, 29 ribbies. Hit 314.
That's pretty good, man.
They said, I got to play football.
I mean, played 1 year and you
314 at USC.
Yeah. 4 homers.
Yeah.
Probably playing it part-time, let's be honest.
140 at bats, 45 games. Yeah. That's pretty good, man.
We'll take Tom Coughlin out. He's such an easy winner. Like, who are the top 3 coaches in Jaguars history? Right now, as we sit, that aren't Tom Coughlin. Like, rank them for me. There's only 3.
Peterson.
I mean, you got 3 to choose from, right? Aren't you just ranking Peterson, Del Rio, and Cohen?
Yeah.
Right. None of the other guys.
See Mel Tucker get some love.
Yeah.
2 and 3.
Doug Marrone would then be the next guy, and then there'd be no one anywhere near him.
Doug Marrone was 23
We
and 43.
haven't had that many coaches.
23 and 43.
Well, there is someone near him. There's the Urban gets like his own category at the bottom.
No, Urban.
Yeah. But like on field, there was nothing worse than, because it was 5 years of terribleness.
It's Coughlin.
Who is it? Is it Liam already? That's my point. Is it Del Rio for the longevity?
I'm going to have to go Peterson,
Really?
too.
Yeah.
He won a playoff game, and he had 2 straight winning years, which you always threw in my face. Heck, we're 9-8.
Only reason Liam don't get it yet is it's still incomplete.
Yes. He'll get it next year, most likely.
for sure.
Well,
not for sure, but hopefully.
Well,
hopefully, yeah, you're right. Hopefully.
Now,
if he doesn't, we got a problem.
I could argue Del Rio over Peterson. He has a playoff win also. He has a playoff win on the road. He went to the playoffs multiple times. His teams were always ready. He didn't have any of the bottom out seasons until the very end.
68 and 71.
Yeah. He's near 500 and not a great, and by the way, didn't have a superstar quarterback his whole time. David was good. He played like at a near Pro Bowl level, but
Liam Cohen should be the 3rd winningest coach in Jaguars history after this season.
Yeah.
If he wins 10 games, he'll be tied with Doug Marrone. If he wins 11, he'll have 24.
And then Del Rio will be 30 away. So and that's
Del Rio and Coughlin both at 68.
They have the same number?
Same number of wins. Yeah.
What'd you say, Del Rio? 68 and 71? What's Coughlin?
68 and 60.
Huh.
Yeah. Playoff games, though, Coughlin 8.
Back to the point, Del
Rio 3, Marrone 3, Peterson 2.
How many years was Del Rio here? 6?
Del Rio was here at 9.
9 years. Wow. Yeah, 9 years, only 2 playoffs.
I liked old Jack.
I think he was
Jack
a good.
had some good stories.
He was a good coach. I mean, look, to go from Coughlin to Del Rio was not. It was after that we started bottoming.
Yeah.
Like Del Rio wasn't a bottom. Last year he went off the red, but we were a relevant team all the way through Del Rio for the most part. In fact, Coughlin's last year or two, or Coughlin's last, Del Rio's first were bad. But then once Del Rio got them in year 2 to be a playoff team, they were they have 5 years in a row where they were around 500, Dick?
Mm-hmm.
And they made playoffs twice in that stretch. So, again, low standards here, Liam. Go get them. It's a Calvin Truck Accessories Tuesday on The Drill.
The Drill at the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. 1010XL. Where the plenty of sunshine to go around. We love Jacksonville.
Hi, this is Dale Murray with Murray Automotive Group in Stark and Kingsland. Save yourself from those big city dealers and their fast-talking mumbo-jumbo. No matter what your automotive need is, we've got you covered. Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and nobody beats our prices. I mean nobody. Shazam! Plus our exclusive 15-year, 150,000-mile warranty included on every qualified vehicle. And we'll trade anything from high heels to wagon wheels. Compare our prices online at ShazamAuto.com. Then come see me, Dale Murray. I'll be waiting for you. Shazam!
Hickett here, or call me Dreamfinders Danny. Look what Dreamfinders is doing again, an amazing 4.99% fixed interest rate. Now's your chance to lock down the rate and get in the game. You heard me right. 4.99 fixed interest rate on select move-in ready homes. What do? You go to dreamfindershomes.com, man. You get that sales event information. They will work with you, and you get in the game. Interest rate available on select move-in ready homes. Restrictions, limitations apply. Go to dreamfindershomes.com for more details.
Are you looking for a place to outfit your truck or van? It's Catlin Truck Accessories. For 105 years and 4 generations, Catlin is the name you can count on. This is Keith Catlin, and we know trucks and vans too, from Lear toppers, ladder racks, van shelving, strobe lighting, roll and lock bed covers, and everything in between. If you want quality products and great customer service, there's only one name. It's Catlin.
Who can you count on? Count on Catlin.
For 105 years, you can count on Catlin.
If you want more teal in your daily diet, Jaguars Today with Mike Dempsey and Fat Tony. Exclusive guests, sharp analysis, and nonstop Duval football. Served by Renewal by Anderson, custom windows and doors. 10 to noon weekdays on 1010XL.
David Garrard here, and once again, I'm reporting good news about how good my knees are doing following PRP treatment at Southeast Orthopedic Specialists. For an old quarterback like me, my knees are in great shape.
You don't have to be a celebrity or a professional athlete to appreciate the everyday personal attention you'll receive at Southeast Orthopedic Specialists. For any orthopedic need, call on the pros at SOS.
Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
Homeowners running out of space in your kitchen, closets bursting at the seams, or maybe your bathroom just feels outdated and cluttered. At Harvest Construction and Remodeling, custom cabinets are what they do best. Owner Scott spent years as the main cabinet installer for one of the region's largest big box retailers. As a family man growing his own business, he brings that experience directly to homeowners like you. They'll create beautiful storage solutions that improve look, feel, and function. Visit harvestrenovations.com.
License number CRC 1331012.
Hey, this is Lauren Brooks. If you love your dad or husband, but their garage is a mess, well, I've got good news for you. Closets by Design's Father's Day sale is here. Imagine custom cabinets for tools and beach gear, storage walls that actually organize the chaos, and durable garage flooring that makes the whole space feel brand new. It's the perfect gift for just about any dad. Right now, get 40% off plus an extra 15% off with free installation. Schedule your free consultation today. ClosetsByDesign.com. Imagine Dad's garage totally organized.
Attention men and women. If you would like to get your hair back, then you need to listen to some of our clients. John in Orange Park.
IHRS showed me what was causing my hair loss and helped stop it.
Call IHRS now at 904-777-IHRS. Find out how to grow your hair back with a free hair and scalp examination. Diane from Ponte Vedra.
Now I have what lotions couldn't give me. Thick, beautiful hair.
Hurry and receive a free hair and scalp examination and get 2 weeks of laser treatments for free. Call IHRS at 904-777-4477. Hairforme.com.
I'm here with Clayton Bromberg of Underwoods. Clayton, you talk a lot about a diamond's cut grade. Why is a diamond graded for cut?
Frank, that's simple. We cut grade diamonds to show a measurement of beauty and light return to the person looking at the diamond so they can understand the value difference between a diamond cut for maximum beauty and one cut for maximum weight. Now, it gets a little more complicated when you find out that the American Gem Society Laboratory actually assigns performance grades and proportion grades using patented computer software and grades for polish and symmetry using a microscope. The end result of cut grading is a final grade that can go from a 0 or ideal to a 10, which is poor. Each of these grades are priced a little differently. That's why you can see a diamond with a fine color and clarity priced low, particularly on the internet, because a trained gemologist won't buy it for resale because of the poor cut. Unfortunately, these type deals aren't good deals. They're bad deals for the unknowing customer.
Underwoods in San Marco, Avondale, and the shops of Ponte Vedra.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah.
Oh, that was pretty good.
Man, you've got to play about every instrument today.
Man, we got match play set today. We got to get pumped up.
For the Florida Gators?
Yeah, we got to move on, man. Baseball's dead.
Uh-huh.
We got golf. We're chasing the natty here.
I wonder if...
number 1 Auburn gets number 8 UCLA. The Gators get Okie State.
I wonder if Scobie has any college eligibility left. We could send him out there. Where is the championship match?
It's out in Cali, same place it always is. Luke Poulter, Zach Swanwick, Parker Sands, Matthew Kress, and Jack Turner. Man, Matthew Kress has been there forever. Go get him, Matty. Then number 3, Vandy gets Arizona, and number 2, Texas gets UCLA.
Bring Scobie on the hotline there, former Jaguars, kicker extraordinaire and a hell of a golfer himself, by the way.
Hell of a golfer.
When did you get good in golf, Scobie? Like plus handicap good at your best?
Probably 5-6 years into the NFL.
Okay.
I started playing my rookie year and then started getting better and better. So, yeah, probably 5 or 6 years in.
Sounds like another Jaguar kicker I know named Cam Little who seems to be on that same kind of track.
Oh, yeah. He's on that trajectory. That is for sure.
All right, you had Del Rio stories for us. We're here for him.
Oh, Jack Del Rio.
Mm-hmm.
I have many, many stories. But, yeah, y'all were talking about, like, the end of, his tenure here. Because, I mean, he was my head coach for 9 years, drafted me. But he was so good with the specialists. And I've been around other head coaches that are really not good with the specialists. Like, if you miss a kick, come off the field, they just, tearing your ass up. Coughlin was like that because I've seen many videos of him ripping Mike Hollis's ass. But Del Rio was really good with the specialists, knew how to handle us. But there was one funny story in particular I wanted to tell. It was like right at the end of his tenure with the Jags. We were in the locker room after a win, and the team is circled up. And typically, like if you win a game and it's mid-season, all the players are waiting to hear the words "See you Wednesday," which means you don't have to come in tomorrow. So you get Monday and Tuesday off. And we were waiting for that. And I could, Jack was about to say it. Like, he's saying it. And I look over at Gene Smith, who was the GM at the time, and he's just shaking his head no. He's just going like, no, don't do it. Don't do it. And Jack goes, "See you Wednesday." And Gene was not very happy with that at all. That was probably right around the time he got fired.
At that point, he was going to do what he wanted to do.
Yep. He was like, I know I'm about to be done, so we're going to give him an extra day off.
Yeah.
How about see you Friday,
anyway,
boys?
Now, Jack, that would have been even better. But yeah, Jack was a great head coach.
Yeah.
And I still chat with him every now and again. And yeah, he was my favorite by far.
Well, that's cool.
Jack, did you ever play golf with Jack?
I did. I'll tell you a funny story about that.
Yeah.
We were playing Glen Kernan one time because that's where he lived.
Right.
It was Rasheed Mathis, Jack, and myself. And we teed off on one, and I made a par. Jack made a bogey, and we were riding in the cart together. And he just turned the cart around and went straight back to the first tee. And he's like, "I'm not starting with a bogey." I was like,
I've heard of mulligans. I've never heard of them.
Yeah, like, can I keep my par? Like, come on. What are we doing?
I've heard of mulligans, not entire mulligan holes. That's a new one.
JDR.
All right, Scopes.
And then we were on the ninth hole,
Uh-huh.
and Rasheen was putting for par from like 4 feet, and Jack, quote unquote, accidentally dropped his putter right when Rasheen was hitting the ball, and Rasheen missed it. And
Get him, Jack. Don't mess with Jack. Jack will cross the line in more ways than one.
Scopes, who did you play golf with this week?
This week, no one.
Oh,
no one yet.
What's going on, man? I mean,
What
it's
do you-
already Tuesday. You ought to have a round in.
Who have you played
Taking
golf?
a little break.
All right, who have you played golf with in the last month that we know?
Oh boy, a lot of fancy people.
Me?
I played in a tournament a few weeks ago,
Uh-huh.
and it was a celebrity tournament with a bunch of former athletes, and I got paired up with Tony Kukoc.
That's interesting.
There you go.
God, that must be some long clubs.
Okay.
Golly. I grabbed one out of his bag. I was like, what the heck is this? This is not a golf club.
Yeah.
But anyway, he's like 6'11",
Yeah.
probably
Every bit of
close
it.
to 300 pounds.
Oh, he got big,
And he
huh?
accidentally,
Oh, he used to be
he's a
10.
large human being.
Oh, that's
But
interesting.
he accidentally stepped on my left foot, and I had to get my big toenail removed the other day because of it.
Wow.
Mm.
Thanks a lot, Kukoc.
Hey, there's always something.
Yeah,
I knew there had to be
appreciate you.
somebody.
Kukoc, a good player on those Jordan teams that won. He's an important piece on a couple of those.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, for sure. All right, Scopes, don't
Actually,
be a
pretty
stranger.
good golfer, too.
I believe it.
All right, my man. We'll
Thanks,
talk to you soon.
Scopes.
There he
All right.
goes. That's our guy, Josh Scobie.
He's the best.
All right, let's ET. We'll put the pop quiz on ice. We'll circle back to that. We'll talk a little golf. Stuart Moore and Brunch with the Tour. That's coming up next on a Catlin Truck Accessories Tuesday.
The Drill. From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. Live streaming from the XL Digital Studios. Brightened by Harbor Dental Care. Jacksonville's first choice for dental emergencies.
Hey, it's Greg, and I'm now 4 weeks into my Awaken 180 journey to lose 40 pounds in 10 weeks, and I'm already down over 20 pounds. That's average 5 pounds a week. I'm eating real food, good food, and feeling satisfied. And yeah, people are noticing. I'm getting comments like, you're looking slimmer, or when's the last time you wore that shirt? That feels pretty good. You know, some people ask, hey, are you taking the shots or pills or whatever? But my doctor advised me about the potential long-term side effects and the commitment. You know, shortcut was not the answer. I wanted a realistic solution that definitely works. A clear plan with an actual human coach so I'd learn the right way to lose weight quickly and safely and keep it off. And that's exactly what Awaken 180 has given me, a clear, easy plan to lose 40 pounds in 10 weeks. And I'm already halfway there. So look, if you're unsure or been putting it off, or like me, just finding excuses, I'm proof that Awaken 180 works. How would you feel being down 20, 40, even 100 pounds? Make the choice. Go to awaken180weightloss.com.
Prosser here. When I'm doing home improvements, I like to deal with a local company, and I found one for windows and doors, Cash Building Material. They've been doing business in Jacksonville for 70 years, and with their experienced window and door specialists, you'll get no subcontractors, no runaround, just their own experienced crews who treat your house like it's theirs. Get a quote today. Thank me tomorrow. For windows and doors, search Cash Building Materials. Windows and doors done right.
Hey, Hicken here, folks. It's happening. It is happening. We're going fairway, lush, and green at the Hicken household for, topdressing.com. Treated my yard, and I'm telling you guys, another company cannot do what they do. They have the custom equipment, that secret mix. You can't buy it in the store. Heck, it takes a year to make. With topdressing.com, you're amending your soil, and it's thriving. Make your neighbors jealous. Get to topdressing.com today or call 888-850-1850 for your free estimate.
Relive the music of Journey live at Florida Theater with Voyage, the world's premier Journey tribute band. Hear all the hits performed with stunning accuracy and arena rock energy. Experience Voyage June 11th at Florida Theater. Get tickets now at floridatheater.com.
Hey, it's Brent with Arcosa Crushed Concrete. If you've got concrete or asphalt rubble on your site, let me buy it from you, and I will recycle it into construction material for your future projects. Arcosa Crushed Concrete. Get paid for what you don't need.
It's Men's Health Month, and Ackerman Urology reminds you that early detection matters for prostate health. If you're over 40, now's the time to get checked. 1 in 8 men will be diagnosed with prostate cancer in their lifetime. So don't wait. Visit AckermanUrology.com.
Do you ever notice how everything in your house works right up until it doesn't? One minute you're fine, then the next minute the AC's struggling, the drain's backing up, and now you've got a problem on your hands. That's when you make the smart play. Call Duck Duck Rooter. 3 expert teams, plumbing, septic, and air conditioning, ready to step in, fix it right, and get everything back under control. And right now, take $50 off any service of $225 or more. Don't let a small issue turn into a big loss. Stay ahead of it. When you're stuck, call Duck Duck Rooter, 904-862-6769 or duckduckrooter.com.
Looking for ways to save on your JEA bill? We're on it. When it comes to your utilities, the less you use, the more you can save. That's why JEA offers ways to help you manage your usage and avoid higher than expected bills. Use our online tools to monitor your usage throughout the month. Schedule a free irrigation or energy efficiency assessment and get personalized tips to save. And with JEA rebates, you can save when upgrading to more efficient equipment. Find more ways to save at JEA.com.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch. Here's another call on the 1010XL hotline, driven by Key Buick GMC, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty. Now, Brunch with the Tour, trained by
Clearwater Irrigation
and North Florida Medical Centers on 1010XL.
All right, let's talk some golf, man. We had an unbelievable finish. The Tour's celebrating. I think they had Russell Henley in their Dream Finders Homes pick segment. We welcome Stuart Moore. Guy is softer than some Charmin. So he joins us now. Good morning, Stuart.
Yeah, speaking of Charmin, not pretty in the Morehouse right now. A little bit of a bacterial infection, the doctor's telling me, from either Morocco or cashiers.
He's got the cashier's flu.
He's got the Morocco Keef flu.
Oh, man.
My wrist pain was acting up, and I needed help. I took Dan Higgins' advice and headed over to see the experts at Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
It's spinal.
Yeah, I tell you what. Yeah, Southeast, give me a call, please. I need some help.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah. Guys, I got to be honest with you, though. I hate. Listen, just so the fans know, you guys still eat well, even when I'm not there. If I'm in Morocco, the mountains.
You took care of it.
The brunch happened. Yes, it did.
I'll give you credit.
I take care of it.
Are these?
Can we? I know, Dan, you kind of teased it. Can we talk a little Russell Henley?
Yeah, we can.
I got to be honest with you. Like, aside from like the picks, like I don't think people understand like how good this guy is. And I just wanted to set a table a little bit real quick for so many people are new to golf that weren't paying attention 15 years ago. But Russell Henley, UGA, multi-time All-American, College Player of the Year in 2010, won on the Korn Ferry Tour as an amateur in 2011.
Okay.
He wins twice on the Korn Ferry Tour as a pro in 2012. Wins his PGA Tour debut at the Stony Open back when that kicked off the year. He was like the first player in a decade to do that.
Okay.
Now he's top 5 in the world.
All right,
he's one of the shortest hitters on tour. He's one of the best putters.
Gotta win a major, buddy.
I'm going to jump in. I'm going to jump in right now and say something and interrupt you. While you prop him up, that makes him an underachiever. He should be better than he is. He should have. That was his greatest win by far, and it was at the Colonial. And it's the way he won it. He didn't just go shoot a Sunday 65 and have a 3-shot lead and sit in the clubhouse and go, oh, hey, everybody fell off.
He contends an awful lot.
He went and won it. He does. But he's got 6 PGA Tour event wins.
He does. Yeah, I mean,
6 is a fair amount.
It's a fair amount, but when you're sitting there telling me this guy's this and this and this,
those are historic markers.
This guy comes in like Jordan Spieth or that's all I'm saying.
Well, I think listen, I mean, he had like a 7-year gap. But I think it's more or less like, hey, this guy's not Scotty Scheffler. I just think it's interesting, right? I mean, the kid grew up in Macon, Georgia.
Right.
Married his wife. They used to live in Charleston, South Carolina. No one lives in Charleston and plays the PGA Tour.
Mm-hmm.
He now lives in Columbus, Georgia. His wife is an actual artist, like sells paintings. They've got 3 kids. He's not doing the jupe life. He's not going to Dallas or Orlando. Like, it's just an interesting guy to watch him win. And to do it like an old school way, to putt it and to drive it well is just, I think it's fascinating.
No, it's great, and those are all good stories. And he's a guy that you can root for, minus the Georgia stuff. And yeah, but he, like Pross said, he needs to break through and win a biggie.
Invite him to Casters with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you play college golf against
You would
him?
love that. You know how happy Stu would be if he could take a couple's trip with Russell Henley and his artist wife? Huh?
Russell, do you remember when you won?
Remember when you came out and you won your debut?
Honda Classic.
Hadn't happened in 10 years.
That was
remember
awesome.
that, Russell?
That was awesome.
Poor Stu. That's not fair. Yeah, you know what that's the bitterness of you picking Russell Henley while we sat in your mere shadow. We got a big tournament this weekend.
Yes, we do.
Jack's Place, right? The Memorial. The big boys are all there. Makes it a designated. Is this the one that you've been holding it in your back pocket all year for? I'm curious because we're going to run out of designated events, Hick. Maybe he's saving it for the British or the U.S. Huh? No.
I will say this. I have definitely been targeting Scotty, two-time defending champ at Memorial, the 50th Memorial, by the way, this week.
Mm-hmm.
But I think I gotta pick Scotty. Like I gotta be in studio.
Yeah,
I
agree.
But this is the tournament you were planning on.
Hang on to Scotty.
But this was the tournament you were planning
on. I've been planning on all year.
Yeah. That's kind of what I was wondering as we got here. And
I'm gonna botch it. Like Scotty committed to the 3M Open like 3 months early. I'll probably pick him there. He'll miss a cut because he's never played the golf course. I'll botch the whole thing. And I think in hindsight, it's ridiculous that we can only pick Scotty once. But I think,
well, because of how it's played out, we mushed him.
And now here we are 6 months in.
Yeah, we kind of mushed him.
Yeah, we mushed him.
True.
But he would still be the number one pick every time.
He would. Every week you would pick him. Yeah, every week he played, we'd pick him. And so to that end, it takes some of the just luck out of it. It's luck.
June is a great month for the PGA Tour because we got another major coming up and we got a big tournament this weekend. And what do we got in between? Is it the Canadian?
Yeah, Canadian Open, always a big event next week. And then, obviously, Scotty going for the career Grand Slam at Shinnecock, one of the heralded U.S. Open venues on Long Island. Enjoy the traffic. And then, stay in the Northeast for the Travel Championship, another signature event up outside of Hartford. So it really is a good stretch. It's funny. I feel like I always think June is a little bit of the sports doldrums. It's probably more July, right? Because we've still got the NBA going on.
Yeah.
College baseball. We've got, the NCAA championship. If you really love golf, watch Golf Channel. It's fascinating. Great primetime golf.
Go Gators.
Over the next couple of days. So it is a great stretch.
Go Gators.
They do play today. They're underway, I believe.
Actually, they have two different. Well, I don't think they're underway because they're on the West Coast. But they have two different. You got to win twice today. You got to win the morning, then you get to the Final Four, and then they'll get to the Final Two, and then they'll play that national championship match tomorrow. It is good. It is good theater on TV, though.
Yeah.
I do enjoy it.
I will say this:
you guys watched last night with the 4-for-2 team playoff. You're talking some of the best amateurs in the world. One kid chunked it, got it halfway over a pond on the first playoff hole. Another kid topped his tee shot, like the nerves. And you're talking about all-American level talent.
Right.
And these guys just choking on national TV trying to will their teams into match play. It's pretty fascinating.
I wish I'd have really been, that would have been more on my radar. I would have watched that last night. There wasn't a ton on for me the way the Gator game was going. I was in search of and just settled on non-sports.
Go Gator.
All right. I will say this.
Yeah.
When you look at this field and you take Scotty Scheffler out of it, it feels like we're all going to have, this will be a week where I could make an argument for all 8 guys that are picked. Like some weeks, you've got a smattering of guys, but there are 8, strong argument golfers at least in the field this week.
Right.
Especially when you factor in some of their experiences there.
Well, let's get the Dreamfinder standings from a week ago and celebrate Stuart Moore's victory. Go ahead, Emmanuel, please. And Stuart, of course, you'll be checking the math here from the Patterson Elementary graduate.
Shout out,
Emmanuel Arthur Thalleran.
Art and the Manatees. Now, there has been some movement on the leaderboard, boys.
Oh.
Yeah, after taking Ludwig, Aubert, and Akshay, earning a whopping $210,000, adding that to my $13.4 million, I now have $13,610,000. After taking
what is this 10,000 he
that's 13.6 is what he
13.6.
Okay.
There's a reason.
Just check.
All right.
Oh.
Yes. After taking Justin Thomas and Matsuyama earning him $387,000. Jeffrey Prosser has 13.6, but I got 13,687,000. So Jeff is he's passed me for third place.
6.9 to 6.1. There we go. I'll take her, baby. I'm out of that cellar. All right. How much did the tour gain ground?
The tour got 1.8 total.
Ooh.
Adding that to his 15.3, the tour's now at 17.1 million.
Very nice.
And Dan Hicken took BG, Ben Griffin, and Sung J M got him a whopping $524,000. Adding that to your 17.7, Dan Hicken, you're at $18.2 million.
Still we got two guys fighting for first and second, and then two A clowns, on the back half that are just, we're just there for the party.
I'm gonna take my boy Rory.
Yeah. Okay. I knew. I thought that was coming. I'm so torn here on a couple of guys.
Prosser's up.
I'm going to take Cameron Young. Don't love it. He's not played well there.
Mm-hmm. Okay. That takes us to Stuart Moore in our Dream Finders picks.
Yeah, I feel like Matty Fitzgerald kind of it's time to come back to the well.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
With the Englishman and the fluoride and the braces and the full thing. I mean, he was the hottest player in the world about a month ago, so let's bring him back.
Okay. So Stewart's in for Matt Fitzgerald. I don't see him in the field. So
never heard of him.
We're going to make up room here.
I guess you just got a zero.
I guess
there,
that's a zero for Matt Fitzgerald.
The guy works for the PGA Tour.
Did I?
He said Fitzgerald. He misspoke.
You know what's funny?
Do you know a Matt Fitzgerald?
You know what's great about this is it actually said, I'm looking at the highest ranked players in the field on PGAtour.com. It says Matt Fitzgerald at fourth.
Somebody's getting fired.
Head's got to roll.
There's a meeting right now, guys, emergency meeting. Our premier event every week is Brunch with the Tour, and it was just noted that it was on PGA Tour that we have Matt Fitzpatrick, who's only won like 12 times this year, is Matt Fitzgerald. Can I get somebody on that, please? All right, so
literally, you just hand it to me. I'll read whatever you want me to read.
No kidding, Burgundy. You got to catch that. All right, Dan Hicken for 2.
5 straight top 20. I'm gonna go a little off the board here.
Off the board guy.
A little bit. I'm gonna go Siwoo Kim.
Okay, that's not off the board at all.
And then I'm gonna go Wendy Clark.
Okay. I mean, again, this speaks to my point. All 8 guys, nobody
Are they
seems
in your
like
8?
Yeah, for sure.
All right.
For me, they were.
All right. Yeah, those are the 2 I'm going to go with.
Okay. The tour's taking Rory McIlwain.
It's going to take Don Henley.
I tell you, yeah. Between taking like Larry Fitzgerald and picking someone else that Prosser had already picked, it's been a hell of a year.
Yeah, you're also you're right.
Tommy Fleetwood.
Now, here's what I don't understand, because now I'm going to circle back to a guy who I thought would have been taken by now. But I mean, I'll ride the hot hand. The guy the last time,
Bill Henley,
the last 4 or 5 holes he's played, he's made.
Yeah,
I'm going to take
Russell Henley.
I'm going to take Russell Henlock.
Good, I like that. That leaves us
Russell
with
Henlock. Okay, I'm him.
Emmanuel Thalleran for the final pick.
And Emmanuel Thalleran is going to take Xander Schauffele.
Every day he's shuffling.
That's right.
Okay, so you got Xander Saunders. All right, Xander. Xander is another one. You guys hit 8 that I thought were. I can make a case, an argument for all 8 of those guys. This should be a good tournament. It's a good field.
Yeah. Looking forward to it.
Stewie, appreciate you, man.
Thank you, Stuart.
Yeah, you got to get in studio to stop taking these beatings.
Perfect. I'll accept it. Thanks, boys.
Feel better, brother. All right. That's Brunch with the Tour. Emphasis on brunch. We're back with more next on a Catlin Truck Accessories Tuesday.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
Hayes Carline and Ryan O'Halloran are bringing opinion, insight, and edge with the lead.
4 to 6, Friday afternoons on 1010XL.
Credit card interest rates are now over 29%. Most people are only making the minimum payments, so they're getting nowhere. Hey, Prosser here, but here's what many homeowners don't realize. Using the equity in your home, you can easily access hundreds of thousands in cash. With Loan Pronto's Rapid Equity Loan, you can pay off your credit card, your existing HELOC, your car loans, or get money for that home improvement project. One client just got $100,000 approved and saved over $1,500 a month. Here's the best part. With Loan Pronto, you can do it all from your phone. With zero out-of-pocket, no hard credit pull up front, no appraisal, no long drawn-out bank process, and no touching your first mortgage. Rates are at a near 3-year low. Act now. Go to loanpronto.com. See how much you can get in about 60 seconds. Loan Pronto, 2,800 5-star Google reviews. Call 904-999-1508 or go to loanpronto.com. Equal housing lender, NMLS 1661781, NMLSconsumeraccess.org.
Attention contractors. Stop wasting time dealing with permits yourself. Use PermitRockstar.com. Their permitting platform helps contractors cut permitting delays by up to 80%. Stop waiting and start building with PermitRockstar.com.
Frank Ranger here with Coach Delaney from Coil Fencing. You've been building winning teams at Fletcher for years. How does that correlate with installing fences here in Northeast Florida?
Well, Frank, at Coil Fencing, we like to take the coach approach. Implement a game plan and execute it on the field. That's been our winning recipe for 99 years.
And you tackle more than fences, right?
Absolutely. We also service and install automatic gates, perfect for multifamily communities, your business, or residents.
The best defense is a good offense. Visit CoilJacks.com. That's COYLE Jacks.com.
You don't think this would be a good moment to text somebody?
There's never a bad moment to share your opinion on the 1010XL text line, designed by Lifetime Enclosures. Share your opinion
As soon as possible.
at 641-1010.
Funny thing, a lot of plumbing companies still call themselves local, even after being bought by, well, not local people. Meanwhile, Hall & Sons Plumbing is still family-owned, veteran-operated, and proudly serving Jacksonville the way we always have, with a handshake, honest pricing, and real local roots. So if you want a plumber who actually lives down the road, not in a boardroom 3 states away, call Hall & Sons Plumbing. Local. Family. Real.
Hey folks, it's Frank Frangie. When you buy tires, you should get more than just tires. You should get value that lasts. Well, at Big Chief Tire, every tire purchase comes with their Extra Mile program. That means $10 off every oil change, free tire rotations, free tire repairs, and more every time you visit. No points, no gimmicks, just real savings from a local shop you can trust. Call 904-932-0950 or visit WeKeepJacksRollin.com. That's how you take care of your car the right way.
Hi, I'm Blake Bortles. People know I've always said if I wasn't playing football, I'd probably be on a construction site. So Next Gen Roofing finally let me live the dream.
Blake, why are you wearing a red practice jersey?
Always worn it for safety.
Right. Well, around here, the red jersey means you're the new guy. So you're in charge of garbage cleanup.
Perfect. I love garbage time. Always excelled in it.
It's not exactly what I meant.
Good thing Next Gen Roofing has real pros handling everything from family homes to large commercial buildings. Next Gen, teamed up with you.
Teamed up with you. Hey, poker players. The Poker Atlas Tour is coming to Best Bet St. Augustine, June 18th to the 28th. The Poker Atlas Tour features 7 events, including the $600 no-limit hold'em title event with a $200,000 guaranteed prize pool. And event number 1, a $300 no-limit hold'em with a $100,000 guarantee. For more details, visit bestbetjacks.com. That's bestbetjacks.com.
Frank Frangie here. When you're inside the Kuhn Flowers showroom, you'll find a wide array of gift ideas that will take care of any gift-giving situation. Spend a few minutes there and you'll see for yourself. That's Kuhn Flowers on Beach Boulevard.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farah doesn't flinch.
E.T. has just been dying to give us a pop quiz. It says research, and we'll deal with it like that. But we're just talking under the context, Dan, and I think it was Anthony Campanile and his comments on Ventrell Miller and the role that he's going to have to play this year. And, you know, replacing an all-pro isn't common around here. We haven't had a ton. We've had some Pro Bowl players. We've had good players, but just flat-out all-pro players, I wonder how many we've had in franchise history. And I believe that's going to be the subject of E.T. Steve Harvey in there. He's playing pop quiz.
Okay. Survey says in Jacksonville Jaguars history, we've had 21 total All-Pros.
First or second team?
First and second team. Now, gentlemen, I'm very confident that y'all can get all of these, boys. But, gentlemen, I have a list here of all of those All-Pro selections.
Are you talking All-Pros, not Pro Bowl?
No,
All
not Pro Bowl.
Your first or second team at your position.
Correct.
Okay. Well, we know Devin Lloyd did it last year.
That's correct.
Right.
First, before we
Tony.
Correct. Before we continue, though, isn't that higher than you would have thought?
Yes.
21 different players? That's not 21 All-Pro season. You're saying 21 different players.
21 different. Multiple guys done it.
That surprises me.
Multiple times.
That's my first observation from that. Okay, so...
you got Devin Lloyd.
All right. We also have J-Fund Ambassador Ross Matisic.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'd like to get him some love.
And I don't want to bow out this early, but in the punter, wasn't Logan an All-Pro one of these couple of years that he's been here? Let's hold off on that one.
But we know Calais Campbell had to be.
He was an All-Pro for sure. Some of those, I think.
We know Mojo had to be. He led the league in rushing.
That is correct. In 2011, he was first team All-Pro.
We know that. Pretty sure Jalen Ramsey would have had to be, right?
Ramsey.
You agree with these?
I do. Yeah, I'll stop you if I'm not sure.
2017.
Jimmy obviously had
was an
All-Pro. Jimmy was All-Pro. Couple three, maybe.
98 and 99. Yeah. Jimmy was second team All-Pro.
Okay.
How many have we got?
Y'all got Mojo. Y'all got Jimmy Smith. Y'all got linebacker Devin Lloyd. Y'all got quarterback Jalen Ramsey and Ross Madison. Wait, y'all said one more person too. I'm trying to look to see who you. Calais. Y'all got Calais.
Rasheen, I think, was an All-Pro.
Mathis was first team All-Pro in 2006.
Well, and I'm pretty sure,
these are all names that I'm thinking, and you're saying them. So I'll stop you if it's one that I'm not thinking.
You can say, but I'm pretty sure, and I just saw him recently, and it triggered in my head. But I remember he had a big year early, and I think it was like a big honor. I'm not 100% sure, so don't lock me in on this one. But Kevin Hardy, I think, was
Kevin Hardy.
Yeah, you're right.
1999, Kevin Hardy was first team All-Pro.
I think that 99 team had other All-Pros, Hick. I mean, you don't want to mix up a Pro Bowl with an All-Pro.
Right, that's the problem.
Y'all got 8 of them so far.
On that 99 team, wasn't Carnell like an All-Pro, Hick? Or no? That doesn't jump out at you?
Now I'm getting in the...
We're getting in the weeds here a little bit.
I think I named the obvious ones.
Correct. What about our kickers and punters? We probably got a couple of those sprinkled in there somewhere along the way, maybe. No?
Okay, so you want Cook? You want?
I don't know. I don't want anything. I'm a little bit.
Yes, y'all do want Logan Cook.
Okay.
He's a second team All-Pro in 2024.
Yeah, I thought I remembered them both being Madison and him. Okay. All right. What about? Man, this is hard, man.
It is hard.
But there are some obvious names that y'all are missing.
We are?
Yeah.
What about, again, I'm always not sure which one. I think, what about Big Hen and Stroud? Big Baby?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Big Hen and Stroud.
Yeah, both of them.
Both of them.
Nice. Either one, was Stroud a first team?
No, neither. They both were second.
Both second. Oh, I just had a guy in my, I think, now, wasn't Telvin Smith the second team?
Telvin Smith, second team All-Pro in 2017.
Yeah, Telvin.
What about, Hebrak?
Yeah, I don't think that
remember second we're talking.
Yeah, it's top 4 edge rushers. I don't know. It's close. All right, so with the Telvin, what does that get us up to?
You think did Sears make it or no?
Man, was Baselli first team All-Pro?
Yeah.
Tony Baselli, first team All-Pro, 97, 98, 99.
Oh, he didn't count that one yet.
Oh, I didn't hear y'all say
it. Yeah. We said Baselli. That's the first one we said.
Yeah.
I don't think, would we have 2 of the the 4?
99, we had like 5 or 6.
Yeah, I know.
Like G-Funk.
Yeah, he's a Pro Bowler.
Did you say Carnell Lake?
Yeah, I did. I asked about him.
99, we had a bunch of them. That's what I remember. But Did we say Fred?
No,
Fred
you did not say Fred.
We got a second team?
I think he may have made us. I don't know.
In 2007, Fred Taylor was second team All-Pro.
Okay, nice. Nice.
How many have we named?
Y'all named 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
That's it.
14 of them
more,
things.
huh? All right, we're gonna have some who are we missing? We're missing like there's a D lineman in here somewhere that's stuck in a.
Y'all are missing. Y'all said a couple of them just bouncing around.
It's Carnell Lake. Yeah, I feel like Carnell.
Let's go with Carnell Lake. Okay. Carnell Lake was a second team All-Pro.
99. Yeah. Did Hardy Nickerson have an All-Pro year here? Early 2000s.
I don't think he. I'm stuck on Gary Walker, but I'm not positive.
No, we've already got a bunch off that team. We've already got Hardy off that team. We've already got Blake off that team.
How about the 17 team? Who do we? Jalen, did Boye make? Boye didn't.
Boye's up. I think Boye has been.
AJ Boye, second teamer in 2017.
He was so good for like a year.
Well, we've got Boye, Jalen, Calais, and Telvin off of that team. That's it. None of those guys are. None of those off. Did like Bohannon make it as a fullback one year? No, that's a reach.
I got to give you all a hint.
Okay, give us some
hints.
All
right, one of these guys we see in passing every day. Y'all said his name.
Sears.
Leon Sears.
He did make it. Good for you. What year was that? 96?
99.
Another one from 99.
99, because we were 14 and 2.
Yeah. But that's a lot of All-Pros. Wow.
There's 3 guys left. And they're all special teamers.
That's what I said. We had the dude.
What about our boy that we got to Hawaii? Did he make it?
Montel Owens.
Oh, yeah.
That's a good one.
He ain't on there, huh?
He's not on.
Oh.
Wow. What about
the Hansen kid? Remember we got him
Chris Hansen?
Chris Hansen. Wow. 2002.
Wow. All pro. Good for you.
Yeah.
Wonder where he is. Hansen had all kinds of weird stuff happen to him, man.
Yeah.
He's keep chopping wood guy, hit himself with the axe, and then his wife had a terrible fondue accident.
Actually, I missed one. So we have two special teamers and one big boy.
One big boy?
Yeah.
We're still missing.
Did we name the big boy?
I ain't even said his name.
Is Keenan maybe? He didn't. Did he have good enough regular seasons? No.
Other side of the ball.
Okay. We got a big boy on the other side of the ball.
What years?
2005.
Mike P.
Mike P.
Oh, shout out.
Man, it's crazy how y'all just do that.
He didn't.
Sorry, Mike P.
Mike P didn't feel like an All-Pro.
All right, these two are both special teamers.
All right. Did Scobie do it one year?
Maybe finding.
What about? Did Anger have a?
No. Anger got better when he left.
Yeah, we've had 2 punter All-Pros already.
Mm-hmm. Missing one.
Did Barker?
There's another punter. Barker.
Brian Barker was a first teamer in 97.
Shout out, Brian Barker.
Boy, Bark. Sorry we waited so long. All right, we got one more, and he's a special teams guy.
Brian Barker was listening. He's going, what about me, guys?
I'm surprised.
I know you guys.
I'm surprised that Montel Owens wasn't a first or second team All-Pro.
What are we looking for? A kicker, a punter?
Kicker.
A kicker? Hollis? Scobie?
Lambo.
Josh Lambo.
Wow. Ugh.
2019.
That's terrible. He would rank down on the list of Jags kickers. He'd be 4th at best. Ugh. Not happy with that one. All right.
I saw I hope a future Pro Bowler yesterday. I was just watching. I watched a little bit of he's such a kid. Is Hunter, Travis Hunter. But he bounces around. He wants to be out there. I guess they won't let him or whatever. But I mean, I've never seen a guy take. You want to talk about taking mental reps? You know how guys are he's taking mental reps, and they're not. You can tell they're in the Bahamas.
You can tell he's doing it.
This guy is like, and he's like, his hands, I mean.
Locked in. He had a commercial with your boy, Jeff. He has a commercial with Anthony Edwards.
Oh, that too.
Oh, he has.
Is that part of that State Farm deal?
That's Adidas.
Oh, Adidas,
So
he's making a lot. Well, he was second to Shador, and
he wears.
I asked one of the Jaguar people. Go ahead, finish.
He wears Anthony Edwards.
I saw that.
It's his basketball shoe. Travis wears it as a football cleat. And you could hear Anthony Edwards when they were shooting the promo. He's like, "Hey, I don't care what they say. I want a Jacksonville jersey too."
Nice.
So a little shout out.
I think your kid's going to be a superstar. It got put on hold there to the point
I heard
that
you guys talking though. Like, were you disappointed? Was there anything you were disappointed with Travis Hunter? I wasn't disappointed, but
underwhelming.
I damn sure wanted more.
It was underwhelming. That's the best word to describe.
I was thinking about it. He made a hell of a catch against San Francisco. He climbed the ladder in the middle of the field. That was big time. He had a great catch against the Chiefs down the field. We reached up and got it.
He won the game against Cincinnati.
And he got a phantom call.
Yeah.
I thought he was good defensively. He was just a guy like no plays on him.
Right.
You know, I don't remember any getting beat at all. It didn't stand out. He didn't have a pick, but his grade was high from the guys that grade him, and he didn't get beat.
So I'm excited and cautiously optimistic.
Did he look, now seeing him in person for the first time,
great.
did he look thicker? Because you had talked about
He definitely looks a little bit thicker. I saw him on TV. Definitely looks a little bit. And again, he's never going to be a monster. But he definitely looks like he filled out, I guess is the best way to say it. I bet you I think BTJ said he added 8 pounds of muscle too. You know, these guys, who knows?
Right.
And BTJ is a big dude. Hunter definitely looks like he's probably, 6 to 8 pounds.
All right. Let's turn our attention to
Nasty.
the boys just
Now remember,
get off the chain.
summertime is here.
Summertime.
So BWR announced to me yesterday was her last day of work.
Like
Dan time is gone.
Well, that's already happened in the process.
Pining for August.
Dang, already. Just said the quiet part out loud.
Did because I care.
It's a Catlin Truck Accessories Tuesday.
Knicks win.
The Drill at the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
I remember being in the backyard, getting the football and throwing it up and running and go catch it. And then I'd be like for the crowd, and that's what I wanted to do. And I got an opportunity to do it.
1010XL.
It's what you dream of.
Right now at Beard's Diamonds, pay $0 down and get 0 interest financing for 5 whole years. Yes, you heard it right. That $12,000 designer engagement ring is yours for just $200 a month. This makes everything affordable. How about a $6,000 diamond eternity band, just $100 a month? Say goodbye to high interest rates. Get the relief you deserve at Beard's Diamonds. But hurry, this incredible offer ends June 30th and will not be extended. How about a $3,000 pair of diamond earrings, only $50 a month? Make any purchase and spread your payments over 5 years with 0 down and 0 interest financing. Rings, earrings, bands, bracelets, pendants, colored gemstone jewelry. Let the non-commission experts at Beards help you find the perfect piece of jewelry and take advantage of our best financing offer ever. Beards Diamonds in the St. John's Town Center, Jacksonville's premier locally owned jeweler. Shop now and enjoy 0 interest financing for 5 years. Hurry, this amazing offer ends June 30th. On approved credit, some restrictions apply. See store for details.
Hey, gang, Hicken here, and man, oh man, I love me some Top Dressing. TopDressing.com came and hit my lawn with their deep aeration. I got to see that truck. Very cool. Aerators roll right off this big thing. They punch the yard, they drop that secret sauce, and they clean up like they were never there. And this was about 6 weeks ago, and I'm going to tell you something, man. You can tell the difference. It is fantastic. I mean, I have a rich green grass, and if your lawn needs a turnaround, here's what you do. Go to topdressing.com or give them a call, 888-850-1850, 888-850-1850, and get that free estimate. And then you can decide. Don't make your grass look like a golf course for real. Topdressing.com.
Overheard at the Hard Rock Bet Party.
I just got another NBA offer from Hard Rock Bet.
A Hard Rock Bet promo at the Hard Rock Bet Party? That is so meta.
That's not meta. That's Meta World Peace. Meta. Tell them about Hard Rock Bet.
Hard Rock Bet has it all. Live odds for every NBA game, every player prop, same game parlays, you name it. It's the only place I play these days.
Okay, now that is meta.
Hard Rock Bet. Roll with us.
Offered by the Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 plus and physically present in Florida to wager. Terms and conditions apply. Concerned about your gambling? Call or text 1-833-PLAY-WISE.
At Cannons of Jacksonville, they know that when you're towing anything, you gotta have products you can rely on. With over 50 years of fabrication expertise, the family at Cannons can repair or install precisely what you need to tow with confidence. Whether it's a heavy-duty hitch, trailer frame, gooseneck, tow bar, or any other towing accessory, Cannons will provide you with unmatched precision and durability. For all your towing needs, visit cannonsofjacks.com, where quality and customer satisfaction collide.
Home of the Jaguars. WJXL AM Jacksonville Beach. WJXL FM Jacksonville Beach.
Not everyone is built for a cubicle. At Local 234, apprentices get paid to learn hands-on skills like plumbing, pipe fitting, HVAC, the stuff Jacksonville runs on. No endless lectures, no massive student debt, just hands-on training, real jobs, and real pay. This is how you level up, by doing work that actually matters. Check them out at UA234.com. Proud partner of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Local 234. Make the right connection.
Homeowners, is your home storm ready? Now during the storm season sale at Renewal by Anderson, you buy one window or door and get one 40% off. Plus, no money down, no payments, and no interest for 12 months. There's never been a better time to protect your home before the next storm. But this offer ends June 30th. Renewal by Anderson, proud partner of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free consultation.
License number CGC 1527613. Jimerson Burr is a full-service, Florida-based commercial law firm that has experience and capabilities to handle any legal issue a business is confronted with. Learn more about what they can do for you at jimersonfirm.com.
This is Victor Patel, CEO of North Florida Medical Center. Have you been in an auto accident? Are you feeling pain or stiffness? Our board-certified team has over 15 years' experience helping patients recover through chiropractic care, physical therapy, pain management, primary care, and neurology. Even minor injuries can cause long-term problems if left untreated. Schedule your free consultation today at nfmcjax.com. North Florida Medical Center, bringing the care back to healthcare.
Got a dent or a scratch that needs fixing? San Jose Collision in Mandarin offers expert auto body repair and works with all insurance. Family owned and locally trusted. San Jose Collision in Mandarin.
Here's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update, sponsored by Hall & Sons Plumbing. The Jags' Josh Hines-Allen is good having Trayvon Walker remain with the team.
You know, I love Trey. Again, I'm glad to be able to keep doing it with him. I want to continue to do with him for as long as we can.
Florida State's season ended in the Tallahassee Regional. The Noles fell to St. John's, rallying with 2 in the ninth, but coming up just short. That's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update. I'm Sam Nelson. Currently, it's 9:09 and it's 80 degrees. Your time and your temp is brought to you by Bueller Air and Plumbing. Stay cooler with Bueller. Stay tuned because the 9 o'clock nasty is next right here on 1010XL and 92.5 FM.
XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah.
I'm fed, feeling X-rated. It's Mr. Nasty time. Oh, Mr. Nasty time. The nasty time.
All right, we're getting there.
That's a fail.
I don't know.
No, man, my computer was taking too long, man.
Tell you, yeah.
You're right.
Again, huh?
I got to take the L. It's fine.
Fail to prepare. Prepare to fail.
E in there?
Some people were asking on the text line. The Jags have had 7 total first-team All-Pros.
Okay.
Which isn't a huge number, but you guys can go do the research on that. We're done with the All-Pro segment. I have a question for you. What year, how far do you go back? This year's NFL salary cap is, there you go, you're good.
Thank you.
This year's NFL salary cap is $300 million.
Yes, sir.
Just continues to go up, 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 up. I want you to tell me the last time the NFL salary cap was just $50 million. How far back?
Okay.
Or was it ever that low?
Yeah.
I bring it up because I'm going to cross the storylines to college football here in a second. But at what point in NFL history was the salary cap for an NFL team $50 million?
270 to 300. I'm not good at this, but I'm going to say 1990.
You got to go back.
Further back than that?
No, 90. 90 is
How about 1995?
1998.
Okay.
So less than 30 years ago, the salary cap in the NFL with 53-man rosters and superstar players and Super Bowl champions and MVPs.
Mm-hmm.
I have in front of me a list of the 10 most expensive college football rosters this year, 2026.
I'm always, the only problem I have, and I like this, the only problem I have with this is because I don't necessarily trust
and that's fair.
The information that comes out about these. Like, people put it out like it's, we heard that. Now, we had Dave Caldwell in here.
And he honestly told
he gave us some parameters, and so I like that. And Dave Dave said that he's pretty sure there are teams spending 50 to 60. Is that the number that you have?
Well, not quite that big, but so it's a believable number.
And he
from
says,
the standpoint,
but he says they all lie.
But I feel like we know what the Gators number is based on the derivatives of our conversation with Dave Caldwell, and other reports to that number have been what we came up with.
Yeah, I think it's around 30.
So I think these others are going to be around it. I don't know if they're precise.
Mm-hmm.
Number one most expensive CFP roster this year.
LSU.
At nearly $50 million.
Yeah.
Texas. $47.9 million. Number two.
LSU.
Ohio State.
Miami.
Wow. They paid Mensa a lot of money. And
LSU, spoiler alert, is not in the top 10.
I don't believe that.
Well, here are the numbers that are. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I missed them. They're number 4.
Okay.
My bad.
It's just,
Yeah. No, they kind of blend. They have a dark logo here instead. I was looking for the tiger head, and they got something else. All right. Number 3, Ohio State, $43.5 million.
Yeah.
And then LSU, $42.8 million.
Yeah.
In 1997, the NFL salary cap was $41 million. So less than 30 years ago, the NFL cap, $41 million.
So you're telling me that colleges are going to be spending $200 million here before you blink an eye?
Maybe. I don't know what to draw out of this, or do we pull in the reins at some point with the college football bill or the sports bill?
They got to get fixed by
in Congress. This is out of control, man.
No.
Oregon, $42.8 million. Notre Dame, $40.4. So 6 teams this year would just make it under the cap in the NFL in 1997. They would just fit in.
You know what's amazing about it is these colleges, there's been a little bit of moaning, but they got the money.
Yeah, they're not complaining.
Yeah, they're spending it out.
The rest of the top 10 is Notre Dame 40, Texas A&M 38.9, Alabama 37.2, Tennessee 36.7, Texas Tech 36.3, and by our account, Florida around 30.
Yeah.
So again, to John Summerall's point, it's one thing to get better. It's one thing to be optimistic. It's one thing to be this, that, or the other.
Need more money.
But these guys are spending almost, $15 million more than we are. That's that's 2 impact players, if not more.
I feel like Florida might be able to explode financially if they go win 9 games.
Well, they have in basketball. Basketball gives you hope.
Yeah.
Now they got their sugar daddy in basketball. I'm sure who's footing most of this bill. They need that same passion and deep pockets in football. I would say that.
Alex Brown, Kevin Carter, and Percy Harvin are on the ballot to be inducted into the National Football Foundation Hall of Fame. So,
Alex Brown, Percy Harvin, and who?
Kevin Carter.
Yeah, all 3 should be in.
Yeah,
those are all 3 college football Hall of Famers to me. Does Percy still live here on the First Coast or in the general parks?
I haven't seen him
He
in a while.
He was out your way
for a while. I think
he was. Yeah,
he was out your way.
Yeah, I haven't seen him in a bit.
He got so big.
Arms are huge, man.
Yeah.
Man, he was
he was an athlete.
There's always that argument that it's almost you always see the LeBron Jordan argument. There's an argument that's always on social media. It's Percy Harvin, Reggie Bush.
Yeah, they were. Percy was closer to Reggie than people give him credit for. He did get lost in the Tebow shadow. He really did.
Oh gosh, yes.
And in fairness, though, Reggie Bush had a lot of shadow around him too, and he played his way into his own spotlight.
But Percy
had it. Percy was
a bad.
He was first team All-American.
He would have got the Heisman that next year
if he stayed.
Yes.
Yeah.
Percy was a human highlight.
He was awesome.
I will say this, man. And I think I've told you this before, and I'm pretty sure he averaged like 9 yards a carry. He would run that jet sweep thing, and I never saw him I think the shortest run he ever had was like 5 or 6 yards. One time against Miami, they got him for like a 5-6 yard gain. Every time he ran that damn thing, he would get 10, 12, 15, 28, 62. I mean, it was an unstoppable play.
I've watched a lot of college football, and I don't mean to embellish because of who the guy played for. But when it comes to pure dual threat, can line up in the backfield and be a running back or line up receiver and be a receiver, I think he's the best I've ever seen. Mm-hmm. If you combo how good he was, if he played either one of those positions, he's first-team All-American at that position. And playing them both in combo, he's the first-team All-American wherever you put him. I think ultimately they list him at running back, don't they, in college?
I thought it was wide receiver ultimately.
Don't you think, Hick, when Percy Harvin made the All-American, I'm assuming he was an All-American. Do you think it was as a receiver or a running back, Dan?
Receiver.
You guys must be right then. I think him as much as a running back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do they still have the athlete position?
Consensus first-team All-American in 2008. as an explosive dual threat weapon. I mean, what is that? Not answering. They just say second team All-American in 7, first team All-American in 8. The ultimate do-it-all threat. He set school records by recording the most career rushing yards by a wide receiver in program history. So he's a wide receiver who had 1,852 rushing yards. First round pick, offensive rookie of the year with the Vikings.
Yeah.
Did he have the Super Bowl kick return for a touchdown?
In the
Set
Super
the
Bowl,
tone?
Yeah, in the second half. Yep.
27 years ago, you could get nosebleed tickets to the NBA Finals.
How many years ago?
27, Knicks Spurs, $15.
Wow.
What?
$3,700 today.
How has this happened? It's not, and you know what's strange about that is that we're in a time where we keep documenting the ratio and how hard it is for younger people to buy a house because housing prices are way a way bigger fraction of their income than they used to be back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
And the same thing applies to these other things. It's not. What is that?
Yeah.
What kind of rate of return is that? From $15 to $2,700?
$3,700.
$37 from $15.
$15.
Imagine sitting down at the blackjack table with $15 and walking out with $3,700.
Yeah. Third time in the last 6 seasons that Miami, FSU, and Florida all missed a Super Regional, 21, 22, and 26. It only happened twice between 99 and 2019. The state of Alabama is hosting 3 Super Regionals, Alabama, Auburn, and Troy. So good for the state of Alabama.
Yeah, Troy beat the Gators yesterday, finished them off. It's not just yesterday's loss. It's just having the opportunity to advance, just beat Troy 1 out of 2.
That social media, boy, they don't like Sully.
Yeah, I'm not going to get on board that train.
They don't like Sully. I mean, I see some ludicrous. Listen, there's criticisms always for any coach, I get it. But man, oh man, some of these things that they say are just stupid. Again, whether and comparing them to Mike White, I mean, it's just, they always bring up the Mike White. Oh, you Mike White, Mike White experts. Again, bro, listen, I mean, this guy, I don't know, whatever. You guys do what you want to do.
Well, in all fairness, it would a better comparison for Sully would be Todd Golden.
Yeah.
Won a title, had been to the postseason, hasn't always made a run to the Final Four.
Yeah.
Golden had a first-round exit, a second-round exit. He's sandwiched around that title. He's got a great team coming back. I'm an outside-looking-in guy when it comes to Gator baseball, but I will say as a Florida grad and a fan of Florida Gator sports, I don't want to mess with the baseball coach. He doesn't seem – they have plenty of success down there for me and my interest.
Yeah.
Every year they're in the thick of it.
Yeah.
The bottom, for whatever reason, fell out on them this year.
It's different
It didn't
now.
seem
It
like
is
it was
different.
coming.
Again, there's a lot of teams that are not playing baseball this weekend. And so it's not the same as it used to be. And things have all changed, and NIL and paying players. And, you got to figure it out going forward. But my gosh, I mean, he is the most successful baseball coach in the history of the University of Florida.
And sometimes as a fan, you got to separate that with an individual disappointment. This season is an individual disappointment. It's a low watermark. You've got a chance to advance. And not only that, it's open up right in front of you. I mean, there's this one is disappointing.
The Natty was 10 years ago. Yeah, it was.
Yeah. And they've been back to Omaha since.
Oh, they were runner-up for they played a best-of-3 for a national championship against LSU, 3 years ago?
Yeah.
Well, it'll be 2 years ago now, right? So, I mean... So I don't know. It is what it is, but everybody's entitled to their opinion for sure. But I just the anger and the angst. It just I don't understand sometimes. But I did get a kick out of one guy tweeting me, and again I miss Twitter, so I'm glad to be back on Danik and 1010, telling me, "Oh, it's your first baseball tweet all year." Yeah, right. I mean, that's right. Yeah, my first baseball. I've been talking about Gator baseball.
Since
fall.
Yeah, right. Yeah, fair. All right. I saw a list on CBS Sports. It lists the 100 most important players in the NFL this year. It didn't rank them.
Okay.
And it's not a list of the 100 best players.
Mm-hmm.
But never mind that list. I want to kind of take the same tactic and target, but with the Jags only.
Okay.
And we're taking quarterback out. Those should be 32 of the 100 should be wiped out. Those
are the most important Jaguars.
The 5 most important Jaguars. Not necessarily the 5 best, but this year the 5 most important. I think we'll get pretty close to a consensus. Maybe we'll have 1 or 2 different. It's Catlin Truck Accessories Tuesday on The Drill.
The Drill. From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. Radio from another realm.
The jig is up!
1010XL.
Hi, this is Dale Murray with Murray Automotive Group in Stark and Kingsland. Save yourself from those big city dealers and their fast-talking mumbo-jumbo. No matter what your automotive need is, we've got you covered. Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and nobody beats our prices. I mean nobody. Shazam! Plus our exclusive 15-year, 150,000-mile warranty included on every qualified vehicle. And we'll trade anything from high heels to wagon wheels. Compare our prices online at ShazamAuto.com. Then come see me, Dale Murray. I'll be waiting for you. Shazam!
DivorceMenOnly.com. This is Kenny Lay of Kenny Lay and Associates. Our firm specializes in representing men in family law. That's all we do. That's our only focus. We can help with all of your family law needs, such as divorce, custody, alimony, and child support. For over a decade, we have helped thousands of men with these types of issues. We even have an appellate division ready to challenge a judge's ruling. If you need a family law attorney, go to DivorceMenOnly.com. DivorceMenOnly.com. Offices, Jacksonville.
Have a ton of Friday morning Gator fun with Dan Hicken, Jeff Prosser, and Gator great Patrick Young.
Patrick Young here, a.k.a. the Big PY. And you know I love my Florida Gators.
Tipped off by Southeast Orthopedic Specialists and Kuhn Flowers.
Summer is finally here, and it's time to take advantage of Zero Res's best deal of the summer. Hicken here. Don't let rising gas prices stop you from having a clean and healthy home. Zero Res is keeping comfortable, affordable, with a powerful cleaning at a price families can feel good about. Zero Res can handle every surface in your home. Carpets, tile, grout, hardwood, laminate, upholstery, rugs, air ducts, and more. Take 25% off all services except air duct cleaning. That's $5.99 per system for air duct cleaning. Visit ZeroResJacksonville.com. Ask for the 1010XL special.
In Jacksonville, we love our sports. You might say we flip out over them. Football, baseball, soccer, hockey, basketball, golf, and there's our outdoor game, fishing, surfing, and just chilling. There's so much to do, it will make your head spin. But keep your cap on because Visit Jacksonville has you covered. Check out visitjacksonville.com/locals or download the Visit Jax app and stay on the ball for all the upcoming sports events in Jax. Go local, go sports. Jacksonville, the flip side of Florida.
When my wrist pain was acting up and I needed help, I took Dan Hickens' advice and headed over to see the experts at Southeast Orthopedic Specialists. This is Stuart Moore with the PGA Tour. I highly recommend Southeast Orthopedic Specialists. Whenever you have a need, they took great care of me. They'll take great care of you.
This is Dr. Kevin Murphy. The next time you need orthopedic care, you can rely on our team at Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
Relieve pain and get back to life. SOS. Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
Calling all fun-loving citizens of Northeast Florida. Freedom Boat Club needs your help. Lisa the Botanista has gone missing. She left a note that said gone boating. But here's the thing. Freedom Boat Club has 4 local locations, Julington Creek, Jax Beach, and 2 in St. Augustine, and over 400 locations across the world. That's a lot of water to cover. Is she water skiing on the Ozarks, whale watching in the Pacific, or island hopping in Spain? Or hiding right here at the Black Creek Rope Swing, or docking at the Conch House? Wait, has anyone checked Fort George Island? Too much to do on the water, so Freedom Boat Club is offering our best discount of all time, so you can help search. You simply make your reservation, show up, and have fun. I gotta go. I'm hopping on a boat to the fish camp for live music and lunch. Maybe I'll find the Botanista there. Or better yet, maybe you'll join us with the best discount ever and enjoy boating made simple. Don't blame us when you start playing hooky too. Visit freedomboatclub.com.
You know, we were talking about, we're going to do the Jaguars, but the Russell Wilson is retiring and going to the booth or the studio. I don't know which it is. I think it's the studio. And they were showing his interception. And, you know, in the history of the NFL, that really has to be the most amazing play.
It's up
on
there.
So many different levels. I don't even think it's up there. I mean, it lost you a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
All you had to do is hand the ball off to Marshawn. And you are scoring and beating the Patriots. And you chose that's an all-time.
I don't know how there are some that are just like unfathomable. And at the same time, it's very well documented now. It's not just tooting your own horn. The Patriots were ready, spotted it, knew the play. How would anybody possibly think that the dopey team on the other side is going to throw the ball here?
Right.
So to do it and to read it, and why would you try and force that in with a pass? And it's not like Lynch hadn't just run it about 60 yards in 5 plays, right? Isn't that how it was working?
Yeah.
Hadn't he just run it all the way down the field?
All the way down the field. And his name is Beast Mode. Give him the ball.
And now, E.T., you'll remember the sequence exactly, but, like, did he run it down to, like, the 7, then he ran it down to like, the 2,
yeah.
and then they stopped, and then they threw it?
Correct.
See, there's not one individual play, but I could argue equally as dumb and Super Bowl losing was what the Falcons and Shanahan did against the Patriots, where they got down. All they knew was a field goal, and the game would have been over, and they passed it and got sacked twice, and, just stupid. But that, of all of them, that pass, when it comes to like a coaching error, there have been as big a gaffe in Super Bowl history, but not one that started before the ball was snapped. I would say it that way.
Yeah.
All right, I gave you guys a chance. I saw E in there furiously writing down his top 5. He wants to make sure the top 5 most important. This is in no order. The 5 most important Jaguars this year. And so this will be interesting. I think how many will be consensus? How many will be on all 3 of our lists? We're going to list our top 5 most important Jags this year. How many will be on all 3 of our lists? And Trevor off the board, by the way.
Well, then, to get a true thing, we have to write them down then.
Okay.
All right.
If you want to do it that way. I'm going to need a pen for the. Go ahead and write yours down.
Yeah, I will real quick.
And then I'll write mine down, and then we'll see where we're at. Thank you, buddy. 5 most important Jaguars this year. Okay. 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 I've got 4. I need one more. I'm thinking. Okay. I've got mine.
I've got 4 too, and I'm really thinking on
I've done it. I've done it quickly. I've done it expeditiously, and I've
Yes.
done it in a proper way.
Yeah.
We should have done it in the commercial. It's poor radio. I apologize.
Yeah,
Time is up.
okay.
Here we go. E, we'll start with you. Who are your 5 most important Jaguars?
Of course, we say Trevor's not in it.
That's right.
That's correct.
Oh well. Josh Hines Allen,
Okay.
Do you have him?
Yes, I do.
I do too. There's one consensus.
Trayvon Walker,
Do you have him?
Well, truth be told, I slashed him.
Okay. I have Trayvon also.
So yeah.
So we're thinking along the same lines so far. That edge rush position is important. Those
Edge
guys gotta
rush is
produce.
definitely
Those
it.
2 together.
Yes.
Travis Hunter,
I have him on there.
I have him.
Bashal Tootin.
I have him.
I have him. This is good.
Yeah, it is.
I promise you, if we know, they do.
Yeah.
And
Who's your last one?
BTJ.
I have him.
I went Ventrell Miller
I have him too.
because you went.
You
you
went
cheated on the
slash,
edge
yeah.
rusher.
I put JHA/TW, Tootin,
Yeah.
Ventrell, Hunter, BTJ.
Yeah. The only one that I don't have is BT. And here's why I left the receivers off. I almost put all 3 of them.
I know what because I think I'm telling you, Myers and Washington will do what they do.
I think the receiving
If they
group,
do better, that's great.
I
but
think they're. I guess to your point, because we're so solid there, and because BTJ's going to get whatever he gets, his importance to me is lessened a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like for them to be successful, I don't know how important I think he's going to be.
like I don't.
These other guys, to me, I think for them to be successful, the importance
I mean,
for
with
them
all due
checks.
respect to Liam Cohen, if BTJ has the year that he had last year, that ain't good. That's going to be disappointing.
I would be shocked if he weren't. If
disappointment.
Targets, receptions, yards, touchdowns, I'd say he goes over all of those this year.
I hope so.
But he's got a couple guys snagging balls that weren't snagging it when he put up all those numbers 2 years ago. That's also very true. All right, it's Catlin Truck Accessories Tuesday. We will come back with the New York City headline trend. We'll do something fun next.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
Jaguars football lives here.
Listen, we sticking together.
1010 XL.
Every contractor wants rock stars working for them. When it comes to permitting, stop wasting your time waiting and use PermitRockstar.com. Their platform saves hours on paperwork, days on plan review, and weeks on inspections. No more waiting around for inspectors. Their private providers photo and video to inspect jobs in hours, not weeks. Close your jobs and get paid faster. Stop waiting and start building with PermitRockstar.com. PermitRockstar.com.
Hold on.
Hey, gang, Hicken here. When it comes to trucks, the only name you need to know is George Moore Chevrolet. Right now, our showroom is loaded off Atlantic Boulevard with the toughest, strongest, hardest working Chevy trucks around. Silverado after Silverado. Ready to work or play just as hard as you do. Gang, I'm not just talking about them, man. I talk about who I believe in. That's George Moore Chevrolet. I got 2 George Moore Chevrolet trucks of my own. They earn every mile, every job, every weekend. Power, dependability, style. They got it all. If it's a truck you want, George Moore Chevrolet is who you need. Stop by the Atlanta Boulevard showroom today. Say hi to Gabe when you're there, over there in service, by the way. What a great young man he is. And see why truck people keep coming back for more at George Moore Chevrolet. Together! That's right.
ET here for Service Master Restore. When disaster hits, you need a team dedicated to servicing communities when it matters most. That's why Service Master Restore partners with Hire Heroes USA. Together, we're working to bring the unmatched discipline and leadership of military veterans straight to local disaster recovery teams. Because when everything is on the line, you want the best on your side. Learn more at ServiceMasterRestore.com.
Jumbo Shrimp Baseball is home this week and weekend at ViStar Ballpark. Tomorrow, it's a Canines and Crustaceans Dog Day, followed by Pride Night and Coors Light Thirsty Thursday, with Hairband Night Friday and Jacob Berry Championship Home Run Bobblehead on Saturday. Get your tickets now at jackshrimp.com. Jumbo Shrimp Baseball, affordable, family, fun.
You may not be able to control the air you breathe on the outside, but you certainly can on the inside of your home. Just call Florida Home AC and ask about the Remy Halo. It's the next generation of air quality technology. Call 777-4300 for Florida Home AC.
Ready to put your dream car in drive? Get solid rates for the road ahead when you finance with First Florida Credit Union. Enjoy competitive low rates, up to 90 days of no payments and budget-friendly protection plans. Whether you're buying a vehicle or refinancing, stop by a branch or apply online at firstflorida.org/auto loans. Membership eligibility required. Interest accrues during loan payment deferral period. Federally insured by NCUA. Visit firstflorida.org/auto loans.
When you're hungry, go big, and more importantly, go to Dailies, where they got anything and everything to tantalize your taste buds and fill you up. At Dailies, our barbecue beef brisket sandwich is slow smoked to perfection, tender, juicy, and full of bold flavor. It's the kind of sandwich that truly satisfies. Try the barbecue brisket sandwich at Dailies. Meanwhile, some favorites never go out of style. The Duval sub at Dailies is stacked, loaded, and made with the bold flavor you want in every bite. Fresh ingredients, big taste. It's a local favorite. Grab the Duval sub today at Dailies. Or maybe you just want a delicious chicken sandwich. Some choices just work. The chicken sandwich at Dailies is crispy on the outside, it's juicy on the inside, and it is full of flavor. Perfect for lunch, perfect for dinner, perfect anytime hunger hits. So grab the chicken sandwich today at Dailies. Dailies is made fresh, it's made local, and Dailies is built for big appetites. I'll see you there today.
Here's a health and wellness tip from Orthopedic Specialists of Jacksonville.
This is Dr. Gary Kate with Orthopedic Specialists of Jacksonville. I specialize in the treatment of the hand, elbow, and shoulder. Many people suffer from tendonitis in the hand and upper extremity, often caused by repetitive motion. Prevention starts with good posture, frequent breaks, and simple stretching. Don't ignore early signs of pain. Act before it worsens. Visit us in person or online at osjax.com.
Stay healthy with Orthopedic Specialists of Jacksonville. 1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch. Now, the Monahan's golden moment. Monahan Jewelers in Atlantic Beach, your local family jewelers.
Last time the Gators lost when they were a top 8 seed in a regional was 2014. So there's your nugget of the day as we look ahead to the Sweet 16. Gator Golf goes today at 1 o'clock if you want to watch it against Oklahoma State. If they win that, they'll play later on today, which will be tonight here on the East Coast out in Cali to try to get into the final 2. But first things first, they take on Oklahoma State in match play. It's fun to watch on Golf Channel. I enjoy that if you want to check that out. So that couple things going on.
no Sunshine State baseball teams in super regionals. Kind of weird to me. I mean, nobody made it.
Yeah, I mean, there's a number of golden moments that kind of matriculate out of that draw. 7 of the 16 are the SEC, and that's not Florida. That's not LSU.
Right.
I mean, really,
Vandy.
Probably the 3 biggest powers in the SEC, maybe, or
They
among
were.
them.
Yeah, they were.
So none of them still alive. And another amazing stat that you dropped in earlier: the 8 teams in Omaha last year none are even alive.
Right.
A couple didn't even make the field, or
Right.
one didn't make the field,
Right.
and nobody else is even still alive. So 1 seed's out, 2 seed Georgia Tech went out yesterday, and it's a madhouse.
Yeah.
headed to Omaha. Are we headlining? Are we trending? What are we doing today?
We can do some New York City headlines.
Well, I mean,
if you guys are in the
they're
mood
just
for it.
always right there. I mean, is there ever a 9 o'clock hour that we're not in the mood for them? According to
love them.
YouTube?
It's brought to you by our friends at Oceanside Cleaners. They have 3 locations that will serve you. Oceanside Cleaners, we just don't clean, we care. Michael P. Harris's family been doing this stuff for 35 years. Gang, the disparity between them and everybody else is unbelievable because nobody does it. You can go see Michael P. He'll show you around the building. He'll show you what they do. The cleanliness is out of this world. They free pickup and deliveries. I'm in. I just did it Monday. Stuffed my stuff in my blue bag. I leave it outside my door. They come and get it. And they drop it off a day later. It's unbelievable. So, Ponte Vedra, Southside, down in St. Augustine. If it's got fabric, they can clean it. They're Oceanside Cleaners. Hit it. A horrific wounds anti-ICE agitator who allegedly bit officers during Delaney Hall protests was previously accused of distributing child porn.
I thought you were also going to say has tested positive for rabies.
Oh, goodness.
They're rabid, these knuckleheads.
A long shot why the jury might not buy Texas teen's self-defense claim in fatal stabbing of high school football star.
Well, you said yesterday they're trying to sue the other way. What in the war? The GoFund, whatever it was. It was ridiculous.
Yeah.
That one seems pretty clear from the evidence they had.
Yeah. Looking back, the plastic surgery patients regret most due to skeletonized looks, changing trends, and serious complications.
Doesn't always age well. That's for
time.
sure. There's some of those people out there that look like they're pretty contorted.
A sex offender allegedly cut open camping tent, kidnapped and bound 2 women from hiking trail.
Another good news. I mean, that's just you want to talk about nightmare. You're camping, you're minding your own business, and that horror movie breaks out in front of you.
Rabid Disney adults harass Doc's widow, 61, over her Magic Kingdom social media videos.
Again, a lot of people need a slap in the face, man. I don't know what else to say.
Groom dies in air crash.
First of all, if you're a rabid Disney adult, there's something wrong with you. You're the problem. Okay.
Groom dies in air crash moments after departing wedding, while devastated bride miraculously survives.
Next on Dateline.
Ooh.
Did the plane go down and she survived a plane crash? Wow.
I just read them, buddy.
Oh.
Seeing green, socialite who got $100 million in nasty divorce asks $25 million for Hampton Mansion after paying nothing on its $3.5 million mortgage.
It's good work if you can get it, baby.
Meteorite that rattled New England with explosion equivalent to 300 tons of TNT landed in Bay.
Dang. Look up below.
Yeah.
Heads up. Can you imagine you're walking down the road and that just boom, it just hits right there on the 3rd hole when you're on number 2 tee?
Crash course driver who allegedly stunk of booze plows into toll booth, kills grandmother before driving into ocean.
Oh, my goodness.
I mean, there's a death in there, so there's nothing funny about it, but typically smells of booze means you're boozed.
Yeah. Britney Spears debuts sleek new do by Kim Kardashian's go-to stylist following DUI arrest rehab stint.
I give up on Brit. God bless her. I just think there's going to be a tragic death involving Brit while we're still on the air together at some point. The jiffy feet were the beginning, the shaved head. It never ends.
Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson's first ever fragrance line smells far more expensive than it is.
Come on, Rock. Why you gotta? I mean, you don't make enough, man.
You gotta get into everything.
Making waves, plans for floating city that would carry 80,000 people, dwarfing the finest cruise ship in the world.
I'm surprised with all the effort we put into going to like Mars while we don't build stuff out on the ocean and live there.
Major heist, famous fruit stolen again from $6.2 million artwork. Why the thief is getting away with it. It was ripe for the picking.
Man, we got some terrible security. I think I could guard a
It's like a
freaking art
banana or
exhibits.
something.
Banana.
You know, we talked about building that place at sea.
Uh-huh.
I saw this. I saw this. I don't know if it was on a TV show or if I saw it on like a long form video somewhere. But the history of Bermuda.
Yeah.
Do you know the history of Bermuda? Bermuda is just like a rock in the middle of the ocean. It has no natural resources. It has no fresh water and no animal life, and somehow was developed as like a financial powerhouse in the world.
Something
It's
going on.
crazy.
Something going on with a triangle down there.
Well, it's the tip of the triangle, but
Yeah.
it's just like it's a fascinating story. Look into Bermuda, and like they discovered it's literally just like a rock. And
Bermuda.
They
It's
but
a
imagine
crazy,
this:
crazy
they devised all the architecture. Like every house has to have a certain kind of roof that it sends water down into the aquifer they made. But how do you have golf courses on a place with no water? And how do you have it became a financial hub basically. They just shoot money all around the world. But I had no idea that Bermuda had no natural resources.
No idea.
No. How do you ever build a civilization with no natural resources?
Interesting.
Isn't it? Very interesting. It's worth a dive. Anyway, we'll come back and continue interesting you. It's a Catlin Truck Accessories Tuesday on The Drill.
The Drill at the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. Streaming live from the XL Digital Studios. Polished by Harbor Dental Care, the locally owned smile restoration experts.
Some plumbing companies say they're local, right up until you realize their headquarters are in New York City. At Hall & Sons Plumbing, we're actually from here. Born, raised, and fixing leaks right here in Jacksonville. Hall & Sons Plumbing. Local. Family. Real.
Checkmate. I'm Brendan Cecilia, founder of Checkmate Coatings.
And I'm Chester, Checkmate mascot and cultural ambassador.
Summer is a perfect time to have your garage floor coating installed. With our chemicals drying even faster in the warmer weather, it's a busy time for us, but we can still keep our prices surprisingly affordable.
And with 0% financing available, you can enjoy your floor now and pay for it later.
And Chester can enjoy his fancy British tea that I have to pay for.
I do enjoy a nice Darjeeling, Brendan, and the quality is important.
And at Checkmate, the highest quality is our minimum standard.
On flooring and tea.
Gorgeous garage floors?
Check. Perfect installation?
Check. Easy payment options that make your great new floor affordable? Checkmate!
Transforming your floors, making them great. Checkmate.
Visit checkmatecoatings.com. That's checkmatecoatings.com.
Credit card interest rates are now over 29%. Most people are only making the minimum payments, so they're getting nowhere. Hey, Prosser here, but here's what many homeowners don't realize. Using the equity in your home, you can easily access hundreds of thousands in cash. With Loan Pronto's Rapid Equity Loan, you can pay off your credit card, your existing HELOC, your car loans, or get money for that home improvement project. One client just got $100,000 approved and saved over $1,500 a month. Here's the best part. With Loan Pronto, you can do it all from your phone. With zero out-of-pocket, no hard credit pull up front, no appraisal, no long drawn-out bank process, and no touching your first mortgage. Rates are at a near 3-year low. Act now. Go to loanpronto.com. See how much you can get in about 60 seconds. Loan Pronto, 2,800 5-star Google reviews. Call 904-999-1508 or go to loanpronto.com. Equal housing lender, NMLS 1661781, NMLSconsumeraccess.org.
Zero Res wants to help you clean your home. Hicken here, big summer savings. Take 25% off all services except air duct cleaning. $5.99 per system for air duct cleaning. Visit ZeroResJacksonville.com and ask for the 1010XL special.
Are you looking for a place to outfit your truck or van? It's Catlin Truck Accessories. For 105 years and 4 generations, Catlin is the name you can count on. This is Keith Catlin, and we know trucks and vans too, from Lear toppers, ladder racks, van shelving, strobe lighting, roll and lock bed covers, and everything in between. If you want quality products and great customer service, there's only one name. It's Catlin.
Who can you count on? Count on Catlin.
For 105 years, you can count on Catlin.
Hello, First Coast. I'm sure by now you have seen our bright green GFL trucks and containers throughout the greater Jacksonville area. We're an industry leader in solid waste and would love the opportunity to earn your business. We're committed to customer service, reliability, and have an unwavering focus on safety. Whether commercial or construction, let us haul your waste away. Call 904-760-5880 to get a quote today from GFL, Green for Life.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farah doesn't flinch.
Making the turn for home. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been fun here on a Tuesday on The Drill. A lot of things happening in the world of sports. The Jags were on the field yesterday. We talked a great deal about the Jaguars today. Obviously, college baseball, the NBA Finals start tomorrow. The Stanley Cup Finals start tonight. The Stanley Cup Finals begin tonight. Vegas and Carolina. I can't tell you much.
I'll look at the score. I'll be able to tell you
much.
I'll be able to tell you at the end of the year who won the Stanley Cup, but I can't say that I'll watch. We get to the time of year for me. When we get to the evening, it's one appointment viewing. I'm watching Braves. The finals will flare up 6 or 7 times here in the next couple of weeks, but it's baseball watching time for me. Unfortunately, a lot of people that's not their fallback. I've said it before. I've said it a lot, early in baseball seasons, early in shows. I wish that everyone listening could have the passion for a baseball team that we have.
Yeah.
Because imagine you passionate Jaguar fans, like how good you get to feel 17 times a year. We get that all summer. I'm as excited about a Braves game on a Tuesday night in June as I am the urgency's not there, but the looking forward to watching it, you get it every day instead of once a week. So, that can ebb and flow with how your team's doing.
Looking at this,
what is Murph's record, by the way?
What do you mean?
In the booth. How did he do his first series?
Oh, I don't.
Did you keep up? Was that a Nats series?
Yeah, it was the Nats. I think we were 2-1, maybe.
Okay, well, that's not too bad. I didn't want to ride him too hard, and he picked up another L last night.
Yeah, definitely. Well, I think we had 2 hits.
Got to blame him. I mean, that's how we work here.
Yeah. Yeah, that was. It's 9:40 is a weird starting time because I'm at work. I was at work. Can't watch it there, obviously. So until I get home, and then the game went fast last night because nobody was hitting. Rams are plus 600 now, plus 550 Super Bowl favorites. Way ahead of Baltimore, Seattle, Buffalo.
What are Baltimore and Seattle?
10-1 and 11-1.
Okay.
So plus 1,000, plus 1,100.
That's a dumb bet.
Yeah.
Dumb to bet you're better off waiting 8 weeks and taking somebody else that looks good and you've got a feeling about it. Way better than 5-1.
Jaguars are 30-1.
Yeah, that's not
a bad little bet.
By the way, I'm going to be in Vegas in a month. I'll be playing some of these.
Yeah.
Over 8.5, I'm seeing in Vegas books, 8.5. I'll play that. I'll play the Jags 30-1. I'll play it all. I mean, I'm not a big spender, but we'll have tickets. Tickets! You know.
Oh, my God. Oh, boy.
All right, so it's very well noted that Bryson DeChambeau is odd. I'm going to take it a step further. I hope I don't, and I often fail in this charge. I hope I don't offend anyone. Do you either one of you ever talk to AI? A lot of people get in their car and they click on their AI and they have a conversation on their way to work about whatever they want to talk about. They ask it for advice. They ask it about scenarios. They ask about how to balance their.
I'm talking about
it's a daily part of the routine. I'm not talking about asking it, hey, what's the square root of 13,012? I'm talking about getting in the car. Hey, how are you doing? Good. I'm having a problem with my girlfriend, blah, blah, blah.
No, I don't.
No, there's people that do understand that.
No?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I personally am of the opinion that if you have conversations with AI, there's a bit of a sociopathy going on here.
Huh? Maybe call a friend instead of AI.
Well, guess who else gets up and talks to his AI quite a bit?
Guess Bryson.
Bryson DeChambeau.
Oh, boy.
Bryson is out there. He sits in his room and he talks to AI quite a bit. I spent some long hours on the range trying to figure some stuff out, and I was talking to AI quite a bit last night, trying to go through some different physics principles that makes the club turn over, having some alpha torque and gamma torque put in there. Is gamma torque like Greek for dumb A?
This is, you know who this is reminding me of?
This is weird, dude.
This is reminding me of Lefty.
No judgment zone with AI.
Phil. This reminds me of Phil.
That's why you don't call it Fred.
I think AI does judge you. I don't know. I'm never having a conversation with a computer. I mean, for love of Pete.
I don't care what AI tell me. It's different than when the homie say it and AI say it.
I guess. I mean, look, if I'm asking about something generic, I'm talking about like just having a daily conversation like they're your friend or something. That concerns me. It concerns me for the future.
Hey, it just hits different when my friend calls me, hey, dumb A, and then if AI says it. I don't care if AI say it. If the homie say it, then we got a box.
Yeah. Well, if you got an AI that's calling you a dumb A, you probably need a new AI. Look, we'll be late to that one like we are to, like every generation is to the avalanche. But, man, I don't know, bro. I wonder where this is all going to look like in 30 years.
Yeah.
I won't know. Yeah. More than likely, I won't know. But, man, they're cutting y'all's jobs. They're cutting your need to learn. They're shaping your value. They're doing it all, bro.
Yeah. Pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Pretty crazy.
And like anything in life, if you don't think there's a goal to all this, I'm not saying what it is. I don't know. But I don't think it suits us much. All right, play in our next guest.
Now,
Lighten the
the
mood.
2-minute drill is driven by nobody but Nimnik. Nimnik Chevrolet on Cassett Avenue and Nimnik Buick GMC on Phillips Highway.
Hello, Mike.
Good morning.
What's going on?
What's not going on around these parts?
There's a lot going on.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I saw something about the month of June, and all the different sports. Now, obviously, you guys focus on the Jags, but you got a lot of Jags stuff going on, too.
We do with, obviously OTAs. So we'll hear from Liam Cohen, Anthony Campanile, Trayvon Walker today. Hayes Carline going to join us, who was out at practice. We'll talk about should the Jags have been an aggressive pursuer of Myles Garrett. That ought to be enough for 2 hours.
Yeah. What say you?
Oh, and Tuesday top 5 as well.
Even that.
We're doing top 5, other than Trevor Lawrence, top 5 Jags that you could least afford to lose for an extended period of time.
Oh.
So.
They worry about the backup quarterbacks, by the way.
I'll say, look.
That's everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, no, but you know the formula. You want to have the backup quarterback who, if you get that high ankle sprain and you play 4 games, can he get me a couple dubs?
Maybe, right. But if you let's say it was 2 months, I'm not counting on Nick Mullins to get anything done for this
I think 2 months, any contender loses a quarterback is good, and as much as it's counting on his Trevor, probably, win a Super Bowl.
Probably so.
Anyway.
That's why you take the QB right off the top.
That's right.
You know, there might be a team or two. I mean, Mac Jones might be able to get San Francisco by
There's
a couple of guys.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Well, have a good show.
Thank you.
All right, Mike and Tony getting ready for Jaguars today. That means our work has been completed.
It's been a Catlin Truck Accessories Tuesday. We'll see you in 20 hours.
Manual.
Yup.
Time to swerve.